Since our opening in 2007, Lost Pizza Company's one and only goal has been to bring you the best food in the Delta. With our well-rounded menu, fresh ingredients, warm, inviting dining atmosphere, and our friendly staff, we believe you'll agree. It is the best. To our customers, thank you. We are genuinely grateful for all of our loyal customers and the support you have given us over the years. So come get lost tonight at Lost Pizza Company, Indianola and Cleveland. Voted the best pizza in the state by Mississippi Magazine.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard. Until the other team scores. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
When Planters Bank opened in Cleveland in 1996, we made a commitment to you, not only to provide you with full-service banking, but also to support our community. Hello, I'm Mark Hargett, president of Planters Bank in Cleveland. From sponsoring BPAC shows to community events to high school sports, we are proud to say that we have honored this commitment. We are grateful for the trust you have shown in us. Please visit our North Street office and Highway 61 office for all your banking needs. Planters Bank, growing together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
Tom Smith Land & Homes has been serving the Southeast since 2003 and are the experts for all your real estate needs. Our newest location is at 127 North Street, Cleveland, Mississippi. You can find us online at tomsmithlandandhomes.com to browse our property listings. Stop by our office or call agents Tracy Bell or Charlie Hines at 662-441-2500. When it comes to real estate, expect more, get more with Tom Smith Land & Homes.
Enjoying life and all it has to offer is easier when you're healthy. For over 60 years,
looking to purchase a new ride to come see the GM Cannon team in Cleveland, Mississippi. I really love this team. They are great. They are helpful. There is not another team that is better prepared to find you what you want. They went above and beyond to find everything I wanted in it, and then they got me exactly what I wanted.
Test drive a new GMC Sierra or a new GMC Yukon today. And remember, when the smoke clears, nobody beats a Cannon deal. Nobody!
It's game day, and Cleveland State Bank is proud to stand with Delta State.
We are always here to support our Statesmen on and off the field.
Let's go Delta State!
Delta State always plays to win.
And we are proud to be a part of the winning team.
Cleveland is a place we call home.
At Cleveland State Bank, we support our Statesmen.
Go Statesmen!
Cleveland State Bank.
Bank on a better future with us.
Let's get fired up!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
come get comfortable and stay at the Cotton House, a tribute portfolio property and part of the Southern Living Hotel Collection, located downtown on historic Cotton Road. Cotton House features 95 rooms, 6 suites, bar fontaine on the rooftop, and dining at Staple Food and Drink, featuring a chef-driven seasonal menu and drink list, carefully curated to every taste profile. To book a stay, visit cottonhousecleveland.com or call 662-843-7733.
It's now time for our pregame chat with head coach Todd Cooley. This segment is brought to you exclusively by Elie McPherson Engineering. Elie McPherson has been serving the community with civil engineering, land surveying, and materials testing services for over 40 years and is a proud sponsor of DSU Athletics. Here's Michael Gross with Coach Cooley of the Statesman Sports Network.
Welcome back to our statewide Federal Credit Union pregame show. It is game day here, biggest one of the year up to this point. The third-ranked team in the country here in Cleveland, the West Florida Argonauts. No love lost between these two. We've had some battles over the years and expecting another one today. We're joined now by our head coach, Todd Cooley. Coach, big day today. Nothing else to say other than a huge day.
Yeah, it is. It's fun to be playing meaningful games in November. It's fun to be in the middle of this thing, and it is a big game, and they'll only get bigger if we're able to pull this one off. The next one will be bigger, and so on and so forth. But it's exciting. It's fun. I think our team's had a good week of preparation, and like you said earlier, yeah, there is no love lost. We really don't like this bunch. They don't like us, so. Ought to be a big one.
We came out last week and handled business, jumped on West Al early. Felt like, we talked about that early in the year, getting off to good starts and what it was going to take to do that. We did that last week, and it paid off. We got a huge ranked road win in this tough conference, and it doesn't get any easier. How important is it again to get off to one of those good starts and kind of keep your foot on the gas?
I think it would be huge. I think in a game like this, it's like, you gotta, obviously, it's like you gotta be able to take punches. You gotta be able to bounce back from things. It's going to be, as was last week, when you get in big games, there's a lot of momentum swings. And the more you can keep the momentum, the better you're going to be. But yeah, it was great to get off to a fast start last week. And that was fun, but I was really proud of our team when West Alabama, which great teams do, they answered, and we were not playing our best football there for a little while. They answered, and we responded and kept playing, so I thought that was huge.
Yeah, West Florida's ranked number 3 on paper, and what the pundits will say is it's the best team we've played yet. What have you seen out of West Florida? What makes them that good? Obviously, they're well coached. They've got a lot of talent, as they do every year, but what specifically makes them tough on the offensive and defensive side of the ball?
They've got a lot of obviously, their offensive line is big, and they've got a lot of playmakers. They're able to run the ball. They're able to throw the ball. Quarterback is playing really, really well. I think he's got 27 touchdowns through 8 games that he's responsible for. So they're really good. They got a lot of weapons, really good receivers to throw to. They do a lot on offense. They do a lot of stuff. And, they've got a lot of influences from different teams. And they've got like 3 offensive minds in there, and they're all collaborating. And you can tell they're just doing a lot of things offensively. And defensively, they just come after you. They're big. They're physical. If they feel like they are better than you, then they're going to play a lot of man coverage and try to suffocate you with their pressure. And that's what they've been doing to a lot of teams this year. So it's going to be interesting to see how much man they play against us. Because I know at some point they will, but if they come out playing man, then that's basically saying that they feel like they got better matchups. And, that would be interesting to see. But that's what they do. And they've given up 40 yards a game rushing, and they don't give up much passing, and they're only giving up 15 points a game, and they're tough.
Expecting a big crowd today. Coach, there's a lot of people out there probably listening to us right now that either on the way in here, maybe on the fence about getting out here. What's your message to those folks, and what's your message to the crowd today with this huge?
Man, we need you here. We need you here. It's a beautiful day. It's finally football weather. We need you here. This is a championship caliber game, and you're not going to find a better game in the state of Mississippi today than this one. So you need to come on. If you're sitting there and you're sitting in your living room right now thinking about it, man, jump in the car and let's go. And get on up here because we need you. We need everybody. And what a beautiful day for football. And how blessed we are to be playing meaningful football in November.
Any keys to the game other than you mentioned some stuff with West Florida, but any specific keys you've been working with the team this week?
I mean, I think that okay. Here I'll give you a couple keys offensively. All right, so. Everybody, I grew up as a basketball fan. Basketball was actually one of my favorite sports in high school, right? And I felt like when you grow up in a small high school, if somebody got a dunk, they got a lot of momentum and got going, right? Well, for them defensively, if they get sacks, that's like them getting dunks, right? Well, if we hit a deep ball, that's like us getting dunks, and we can, as you saw last week, once we hit one, we can keep going. And we hit 3 or 4 last week. So I think that's going to be a key. Defensively, for us, we're going to have to contain them. We got beat on some double moves, and they big played us last year. We're going to have to make them earn everything they get. And we're going to try to confuse the quarterback a little bit, which has really been difficult for people to do this year. But it's going to come down like it always does. It means who owns the ball, who owns the balls, turnovers. That's what it's going to come down to at the end of the day, So I think our effort's going to be there. I think our kids are poised and ready to play a good football game today. We're going to have to play extremely hard, but that's what we're used to doing. We'll see. We're banged up, and I'm sure they're not 100% healthy either, but we've got some guys that have to step up, and so far we've been able to do that. So we're excited about it.
Captains 93?
Oh, captains for us are senior corner Chase Perkins, senior defensive lineman Jacoby Franklin. Obviously, senior day, all the seniors will be out there, and then we're also going to let Will Carter go out as a captain. So 3 defensive players today as captains, and see what happens, babe. It's going to be fun.
One last thing before I let you go, senior day, I'm glad you brought that up. How important have these seniors been to you, and what have they meant to you over the last few years for your program?
I think they've been really good. I think they've been really good. They have they take a lot of pride in getting our program back to where we are right now. Playing meaningful games and championship type games in November. That was the goal from the jump. And now that we're here, we want to finish it, and we want to do it for them because they've done a great job of leading us. It's a special group. It's been a good group. They have been very just business-like in how they've attacked every day, and they've done everything I've asked, so they'll always have a special place in my heart. This group of seniors will.
Coach, thank you so much. Good luck today, and hopefully we'll talk to you again in just a little while with some good news.
Hope so, too. Go Statesman. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach. We'll be right back on the Delta State Radio Network.
Inspired by the moments that matter. The last-second touchdowns. The rivals outranked. The play fakes that surprised everyone. Especially the other guy's defense. At C-Spire, we connect you with all of it, on and off the field. With nationwide 5G wireless, fiber home internet, and business IT solutions. Because we're not just in your town, we're on your team. C-Spire. Customer inspired.
Griffith Real Estate and Appraisals is the Delta's full-service real estate agency. Serving the community for over 37 years, they are your first stop for real estate. Whether it's handling the sale or purchase of a home or preparing an appraisal of your property, they offer services for all property types, including residential, commercial, farmland, and recreational. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram. Give them a call today, 843-0309, or visit GriffithRealEstateInc.com.
If you're running a business, you need the right tools. Copying, printing, scanning, and faxing is made a lot easier with Kyocera Document Solutions. We have award-winning printers and multifunction units that deliver a cost-effective way to manage documents and workflows effectively and securely. Harness the power of Kyocera with a total document solution from the Image Specialist, the only authorized Kyocera dealer in the Delta. In Cleveland, call Jeff Lusk today at 662-846-6482.
Since our opening in 2007, Lost Pizza Company's one and only goal has been to bring you the best food in the Delta. With our well-rounded menu, fresh ingredients, warm, inviting dining atmosphere, and our friendly staff, we believe you'll agree. It is the best. To our customers, thank you. We are genuinely grateful for all of our loyal customers and the support you have given us over the years. So come get lost tonight at Lost Pizza Company, Indianola and Cleveland, voted the best pizza in the state by Mississippi Magazine.
When Planters Bank opened in Cleveland in 1996, we made a commitment to you, not only to provide you with full-service banking, but also to support our community. Hello, I'm Mark Hargett, President of Planters Bank in Cleveland. From sponsoring BPAC shows to community events to high school sports, we are proud to say that we have honored this commitment. We are grateful for the trust you have shown in us. Please visit our North Street office and Highway 61 office for all your banking needs. Planners Bank, growing together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
When you need a team that's strong, one that has the right strategy in their playbook, a team that can really hold the line and have your back with an extra layer of defense, you need Robinson Electric Company. With more than 70 years in the industry, we're the ones you call when it has to be done right. Whether your project is commercial, residential, or industrial, you're sure to win with Robinson Electric on your side. Learn more at robinsonelectric.biz.
Have an insurance question? Ask an expert. Here's your Southgroup Insurance Minute.
Hi, I'm Brett Boykin with Southgroup Insurance. There are two different types of insurance agencies. There are captive agencies, and then there are independent agencies. Captive agencies work for one insurance company and are usually employees of that insurance company. Independent agencies represent numerous insurance companies and are not employed by any of the companies they represent, but act rather as an independent contractor. We at Southgroup are an independent insurance agency. This gives us total freedom in shopping the market to provide our customers with the best price and coverage available. It also allows us to be your advocate at claims time. At Southgroup, we can handle all your insurance needs, from business, farm, and workers' compensation to your personal insurance such as home and auto.
Call 843-2747 to schedule your free insurance review at Southgroup Insurance, protecting your property and your bottom line.
Welcome back to Cleveland. Michael Gross with you on the Delta State Radio Network. We have got a little bit of time until kickoff. Get your starting lineups first for West Florida on the offensive side of things. Across the offensive line is the left tackle, number 54, Isaiah Walker. The left guard is number 75, Levi Johnson. The center is number 69, Jabari Edwards, a 6'2", 300-pound senior. The right guard, number 60, Travaris Edwards, 6'4", 300-pound sophomore. And the right tackle is number 52, Kamar Epps, a 6'4", 270-pound graduate student. The tight end is number 80, Jake Robinette, 6'6", 245-pound redshirt junior. Wide receivers, number 3, Corey Scott, 6'1", 180 redshirt sophomore. Number 1, Trey Durden, 6'3", 190-pound senior. And number 9, Tyree Holloway, a 6', 180-pound junior. The running back, number 8, TJ Lane, 5'10", 205-pound redshirt sophomore. And the quarterback, number 2, Marcus Stokes, a 6'2", 215-pound redshirt sophomore. On the defensive side of things for West Florida, defensive end, number 13, Lorenzo Payne. Defensive tackle, number 7, Justice Williams. Number 5, the defensive tackle, Kevin Roberts. Defensive end, number 8, Colin Shaw. Linebackers, number 0, Jacoby Clinton. Number 4, Walker Robinson. And number 14, Cameron Anderson. In the secondary is cornerback number 2, Tony Newsom. Safety number 22, Chester Fearon. Safety number 10, Jamari Dickens. And cornerback number 25, Roderick Webb. The specialist, the kicker number 27, Tyler Patterson. Punter number 19, Michael Shine. Long snapper number 23, Don Vellante III. Holder number 19, Michael Shine. And the deep men on punts and kicks, Tony Newsom and Jay Sharp. The head coach is Caleb Nobles. On the other side for Delta State, on offense, the Left tackle number 60, Gabe Schweitzer. Left guard number 68, Liddell Finister. Center number 78, Jackson Davenport. Right guard number 70, Logan Browning. Right tackle number 72, Jesse Shorts. Receivers number 0, Nino LeMay. Number 3, Harrison Knight. And number 9, Curtis Reardon. Tight end number 81, Carter Couliard. The running back is number 5, Davion Austin. And the quarterback, number 18, Cole Kirk. On the defensive side of things, defensive end number 55, LaDainian Davis. Nose tackle 99, Alex Larry. Defensive tackle number 55, Jaquez Tucker. Defensive end number 40, Chris Brown. Linebackers number 31, Tavian Moore. Number 30, Josh Phillips. And number 4, William Carter. In the secondary, free safety number 1, Talon Doss. Rovers number 27, Jonathan James. Cornerbacks number 2, Dryas McFarland. And number 6, Carl Hopkins. The place kicker is Cade Mangum. Long snapper Andrew Studer. Punt and kick returners Nino LeMay, Matt Rogier. And the punter is Price Nixon. Head coach Todd Cooley. Today's game officials: referee Eddie Smith, umpire Jeremy Glasser, head linesman Dustin Mobley, line judge Daniel Mobley, field judge Christopher Adams, side judge David Lockman, back judge Kevin Angle, and the center judge is Peter Henson. Looking forward to a big one here today. One more break. Kickoff is next on the Delta State Radio Network.
Win on every field this season with quality John Deere equipment from Wade Incorporated. By offering you the products you need and the service you deserve, we're here to make sure you stay in the game. Wade is a proud supporter of high school and college football. Find your local dealer and check out our current promotions at wadeinc.com. Wade Incorporated, your North Mississippi John Deere dealer, delivering service, solutions, and success since 1909.
Have an insurance question? Ask an expert. Here's your Southgroup Insurance Minute.
Hi, this is Roger Easley with Southgroup Insurance. I'm often asked the question about purchasing the collision damage waiver offered by the rental car companies when renting. Short answer is yes. There are numerous reasons why, but today I'd like to mention one. Loss of use of a damaged vehicle which is not covered on your personal auto policy. I've heard stories where rental car companies have charged renters $4,000 and $5,000 for loss of use to damaged vehicles, even though they have other vehicles sitting unrented on the lot. These charges can be assessed to your credit card that was required at rental time if the CDW was not purchased. This is Roger Easley. Come see me at Southgroup Insurance for your business, farm, and personal insurance.
Call 843-2747 to schedule your free insurance review at Southgroup Insurance, protecting your property and your bottom line.
When you need a team that's strong, one that has the right strategy in their playbook, a team that can really hold the line and have your back with an extra layer of defense, you need Robinson Electric Company. With more than 70 years in the industry, we're the ones you call when it has to be done right. Whether your project is commercial, residential, or industrial, you're sure to win with Robinson Electric on your side. Learn more at robinsonelectric.biz.
Are you or a loved one in need of rehabilitation or therapy services? At Bolivar Medical Center, we offer comprehensive rehabilitation and acute care for both inpatients and outpatients of all ages. Our team of highly experienced therapists are here to help you recover from injury or illness and regain the strength and ability to live more fully and independently. Whether you need physical, occupational, or speech therapy, we've got you covered. Call us today at 662-846-2283 or visit bolivarmedical.com to learn more. Bolivar Medical Center. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
It's game day, and Cleveland State Bank is proud to stand with Delta State.
We are always here to support our Statesman on and off the field.
Let's go Delta State!
Delta State always plays to win.
And we are proud to be a part of the winning team.
Cleveland is a place we call home.
At Cleveland State Bank, we support our Statesman.
Go Statesman!
Cleveland State Bank.
Bank on a better future with us.
Let's get fired up!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
If you're running a business, you need the right tools. Copying, printing, scanning, and faxing is made a lot easier with Kyocera Document Solutions. We have award-winning printers and multifunction units that deliver a cost-effective way to manage documents and workflows effectively and securely. Harness the power of Kyocera with a total document solution from the Image Specialist, the only authorized Kyocera dealer in the Delta. In Cleveland, call Jeff Lusk today at 662-846-6482.
Hey, Bolivar County, if you're part of a nonprofit focused on health and wellness, this is your moment to make a real difference.
The Bolivar Medical Center Foundation is now taking applications for grants that support better health care right here at home.
Getting started is easy. Just go to BolivarMedicalCenterFoundation.com, click Grants, and grab the application.
But don't wait, the deadline won't be here forever. Apply today and help move health forward in Bolivar County.
Statesman fans, thinking of joining us in Cleveland for a game or just spending some time in the city? Be sure to check out West End District, just west of campus off Highway 8. At West End District, you'll experience the South-South. Our property includes the best in accommodations with Lyric Hotel, as well as local culinary creations with an array of dining options. Enjoy great food, soulful music, and first-class accommodations at West End District, 1300 Highway 8 West, Cleveland.
Looking for a Delta-inspired down-home quality meal? Look no further than Catfish Cabin. Since 2005, Catfish Cabin has always boasted quality service in a family-friendly environment. Everything in the restaurant is handmade with the same care established back in the 70s. The atmosphere is unmatched, and we proudly serve Mississippi farm-raised catfish and an array of other dishes. We're located in our brand-new building at 122 TM Jones Highway in Boyle. Come see us at Catfish Cabin today.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Mississippi. It is time for the coin toss at midfield. Captains for Delta State. Number 94, Jacoby Franklin. Number 20, Chase Perkins. And number 4, William Carter. Here come the Statesmen onto the field, led by the State Troopers and Coach Todd Cooley in green hats, green tops, and gray breeches. West Florida white helmets, white jerseys, navy pants. The captains for West Florida, number 0, Jacoby Clinton. Number 2, Marcus Stokes. Number 7, Justice Williams. And number 78, Colton Beasley. There's the coin toss right there. It appears the Delta State has won the toss. They have. Delta State wins the coin toss and defers to the second half. So it'll be West Florida football first. The Statesmen will come out on defense first.
West Florida will receive on this end. Shake hands, gentlemen.
So we'll shake hands, and we're going to play a football game. West Florida will get it first. Delta State will bring out a defense that's been good all year long that has that kind of struggled a little bit last weekend against West Alabama. West Alabama able to gash Delta State for some deep balls and some drives strung together in a really good way. The officials out having a conference here. We've got a minute and 25 seconds until we kick this one off. We need to tell you that C-Spire is the official wireless provider of Delta State Athletics. Hey Joe's, the Statesman's favorite wings here in Cleveland. Of course, Domino's is the official pizza provider of the Statesman and Lady Statesman as well. Also listening out there, do you consider you're part of a Statesman? Consider yourself a part of Statesman Nation? I'd say so. If you're listening to our Delta State football game here, well, whether you're an employee, student, alumni, or fan, or all of the above, you need to download the Statesman Nation app today. It's your one-stop shop for all things DSU sports. Get live updates, schedules, stats, and more. The Statesman Nation app. Download it today and never miss the Statesman on game day. Well, here comes Price Nixon. He'll trot out on to the field and get ready to help us get this game underway. Super excited about this one. Back deep for West Florida. Number 2, Tony Newsom. Number 0, Jay Sharp, and number 4, Kendrick Watkins Hogue. Here we go. Number 3, West Florida. Number 15, Delta State. A bitter rivalry on Senior Day in Cleveland. A chill in the air. Leaves changing colors on this November the 1st. Couldn't ask for a better day. Wind softly starting to blow out of the northwest, bringing that cooler weather with it. Jackets, blankets, coats, all that good stuff, long pants, all that's making an appearance tonight as the Statesmen kick this one away. We're underway here on Senior Day in Cleveland. Short kickoff will be taken at the 5-yard line by the Argos. Big return right here out to the 40 and 45-yard line is Jay Sharp. Not a good coverage right there by Delta State, and an excellent return out across the 40 to the 45-yard line. The tackle made, or the player shoved out of bounds by Delta State's number 31, Tavian Moore. It will be 1st and 10 at the West Florida 45-yard line.
For the green and blue of UWF, they will scrimmage from their own 45-yard line.
So here we go on 1st and 10. Marcus Stokes in the gun. 3 receivers wide to the top. They're working right to left. Ball on the near hash. That's the left hash. Single set back for the Argonauts. Here's the snap. They give to the single set back straight ahead. That was number 8, TJ Lane, the ball carrier. Only a gain of 2. Stuffed right there by Delta State's number 30, Josh Phillips. And number 1, Taylon Doss. It's a gain of 2 to the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 8 for West Florida. A 4-wide outlook here. The ball directly between the hashes. 2 wide to the top, 2 wide to the bottom. In the slot bottom side, it's number 9, Tyree Holloway. Pistol formation. Here's the snap. Back on the ground again to Lane. Lane straight ahead to midfield. He's gobbled up and dropped after a gain of about 3. Tackle made by number 55 for Delta State, Jaquez Tucker. It is a gain of 3 to the 50-yard line. 3rd down, 5 yards to go for the Argonauts. 4 receivers wide. The ball on the right hash, 3 to the wide side of the field, 1 to the top. Single set back. Hard count from Stokes. Statesman don't bite. He'll approach the line of scrimmage, say something to his linemen. Taking his time, play clock at 15. Now he goes back, gets the play from the sideline. Single set back directly to his left is TJ Lane. Here's the snap from Stokes. Play action, Stokes to throw, fires it near side. Looking for some blocks. He got some, but he's a yard short. It was caught by number 9, Tyree Holloway. It is a gain of 4. It'll bring up 4th down and 1. Tackle made by the Statesman, number 93, Alex Larry. 4th and 1 for the Argonauts. The offense will stay on the field. They're at the Delta State 46-yard line between the hashes. Single set back is TJ Lane. Two receivers wide to the bottom. That's wide to the left. Here's the snap. Stokes keeps it himself, bounces it out for a first down and more. 40, 30, 20. It's a foot race, and Jarius McFarland trips him up from behind to save a touchdown, but he's all the way down inside the 10-yard line to the 7. First and goal, West Florida.
Jarius McFarland on the stop for the station.
Go and hurry up now. They've got some personnel problems. Now they get the player off the field. Plenty of time for West Florida. Three receivers wide here. The ball on the right hash. They keep it on the ground with Lane. Lane gets a block, and then Taylon Doss blows him up right as he came around the left end of the line of scrimmage. A gain of a couple down to about the 5. They say he got to the 4. That's a pickup of 3. Second down and goal from the 4-yard line for West Florida. 12:09 to play in quarter number 1. No score between West Florida and Delta State. Marcus Stokes looks to the sideline, takes his time, gets the play call. Everybody getting set. Play clock at 15. Everybody's still kind of standing around looking. The play is in now. Looks like it's pistol formation for the Argonauts. Two receivers wide. Got a tight end in the pistol. Tight end in motion, gets set. Here is the snap, back on the ground to Lane. Lane straight ahead towards the goal line. He's in there for the West Florida touchdown, 6-0 Argos. That didn't take long. All set up by a monster run on 4th and 1 to set up first and goal. Nothing Argonauts. To attempt the PAT is number 41, Brogan Wober. Kick is up, and it's good. 7-0 West Florida with 11:35 to play in quarter number 1. We'll take a break. You're listening to Delta State Football.
Trey Willis, left tackle.
Marshall Jones, wide receiver.
Alex Philbin, running back. Hi, I'm Tim from C-Spire. Am I in?
At Cleveland State Bank, we support our statesmen.
Delta State, always place to win.
And we are proud to be a part of the winning team.
Go Statesman!
Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
The Image Specialist is the official printing partner of Delta State Athletics. With a full line of Kyocera, copiers, printers, and faxes, the Image Specialist is ready to provide you or your business with the service you deserve. Contact Jeff Lusk or a member of his staff at the Image Specialist at 662-846-6482 or visit them online at southernduplicating.com.
It's game day, and Cleveland State Bank is proud to stand with Delta State.
We are always here to support our statesmen on and off the field.
Let's go Delta State!
Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
When you're looking for quality products and services from a company with the experience you can trust, turn to the experts of Cleveland Lumber and Supply Company. Locally owned and operated, we've been serving you since day one. Windows and doors, kitchens and bath, roofing, paint, siding, deck and columns, you name it, we've got you covered. For more information, give us a call today.
And 11 touchdowns as well, averaging 59 yards a game. Leading receiver, Nino LeMay, 28 catches, 343 yards, and a touchdown. We'll see what the Statesmen can do. Need to kind of respond right here. Been punched in the mouth early on by the number 3 team in the nation. Here's the kick away. dropped. Got to bring it out of the end zone, in some trouble. He is breaking some tackles. Somehow got it out to the 10, did number 32, Daniel Smith. He muffed it into the end zone, had to pick it up and bring it out, and somehow got it out to the 12. So could have been a whole lot worse right there, but a little better. Tackle made by number 47 for West Florida. That is Brady Manning. And number 16, Kenyon Hunter. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line for for Garrett Ames and the offense. Garrett Ames going to get the start here today. 1st and 10, Delta State at the 12-yard line. Davion Alston, single set back to the left of Ames. Delta State working left to right. They give it to Alston. Alston bounces to the outside, turns it upfield, gets to the 16-yard line before he is shoved out of bounds by number 4 for the defense, Walker Robinson. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6 for DSU. Ball in the near hash. That's the right hash. 4 receivers wide and a spread look for Delta State. Ames in the gun, takes the snap, goes on the ground again to Alston, running the end around. This time he is going to lose yards back to the 9-yard line. That is the exact same play, 2 plays in a row. It didn't fool West Florida the second time. Loss of a couple of yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8. You stay behind the chains, you get in clear passing downs. You'd imagine West Florida knows Statesman are looking to throw the football here. Could potentially see a Garrett Ames run as well. Here's the snap. Ames looking to throw. Steps up over the middle. Got a man. It's incomplete. He was wide open. It was Couillard on the post route over the middle, and it was completely inaccurate from the quarterback. Wide open. Had a step on the defender. Got to be able to complete that throw. Would have kept the drive alive, and now deep in your own territory, punting back to West Florida, who had the hot hand on offense. What a total disaster for Delta State right there. Perfectly run route. Had a step. Just an easy throw over the middle for Ames, and it was high and behind him. Snap back. They bring a lot of pressure here. Nixon gets it away. Catch is made, and then there to clean it up was number 9, Curtis Reardon for Delta State. Nowhere to go for number 2, Tony Newsome. And the possession will start at the exact same place that it did last time for West Florida. They'll start at the Delta State 47-yard line. West Florida will have it at their own 47.
1st down and 10 for West Florida.
Got to figure out a way to get a stop defensively. Certainly have to hold them to a field goal if you give up points. You do not want to go down 14-0 on this team here. 3 receivers wide for Marcus Stokes. Ball between the hashes. In motion goes the receiver, Holloway. Here's the snap. They keep it on the ground. Good job by the Delta State defense stringing that out. Trying to go across the grain was the ball carrier. That was TJ Lane. Or excuse me, Jay Sharp. It was number 1 for Delta State. Taylon Doss on the stop. It is a 2-yard pickup. 2nd down and 8 from the 49. UWF taking their time. 9:49 to play in quarter number 1. Man in motion is Holloway. Slot receiver. They keep this one on the ground. Looking for the ball carrier, Jay Sharp. Carries it across the 50 into Statesman territory down to about the 47. It's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 4 yards to go. 3rd and 4 for the Argos. Stokes coming out. And quarterback Tyree Davis is coming in. Didn't have that on my bingo card. Tony Bartalo is listed as the 2nd string. This is the 3rd string quarterback, Tyree Davis. Single set back to his left. Man in motion is number 18. That's the tight end Giddens. Here is the play. They give it to the quarterback. He takes off running, and he has the 1st down and more. Coming in off the bench is Tyree Davis. First down Argos down to the Delta State 29-yard line.
We will take it down to the 29 of DSU. First and 10 for the Argos.
Tyree Davis, the quarterback, picks it up with his legs. 3 receivers wide on this first down play. Delta State kind of on their heels defensively. Tight end in motion is Avery Giddens. He gets set, goes from the left side to the right side. Here's the snap. They give it on the ground there to make a big-time stop for a loss on the play. Was Delta State's number 45, LaDainian Davis. They say he got back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. Marcus Stokes back in at quarterback.
Second down, 10 yards to go for UWF.
Second down, 10 yards to go. 3 receivers wide, ball between the hashes. Man comes in motion, far side to near side. Here's the snap, Stokes to throw, steps up, fires, got his man, it's caught, and then Carl Hopkins shoves him out of bounds after a gain of about 3. The pass was complete to the near side for Corey Scott. Gain of 3 yards, 3rd and 7 for West Florida. 4 receivers wide, the ball on the left hash as West Florida works right to left. Stokes in an empty set, trips to the top, 2 wide to the bottom. 4 down linemen for Delta State. Here's the snap, Stokes to throw, steps, fires, got his man. A bad gamble by the defensive linebacker Josh Phillips. What a bad play defensively, and that's a huge first down to the 9-yard line. I don't know what Phillips thought he saw, but he kind of jumped a route looking like he was going to intercept it, and Stokes went more inside with it, and it wasn't even close. Just bad defense. First and goal at the 10-yard line for West Florida. 6:34 to play in quarter number 1. Delta State has been on their heels. 2 possessions defensively, 1-on-1 to the end zone, pass up and incomplete. Caleb Nobles wanted a flag. He's not going to get it. Darius McFarland in coverage. 2nd and goal. It was intended 1-on-1 in the end zone for Corey Scott. Three receivers wide. The back is Jay Sharp. Back there with Stokes. Here's a wildcat. They give it to Stokes. He's going to throw back towards the middle. Talon Doss there defensively. The football came out, and they blew it dead. Said forward progress was stopped. It is a gain of 6 to the 4-yard line where it'll be 3rd and goal. It was a wildcat. They handed it off snapped it to the running back, handed it off to the quarterback, and he threw it for a completion. Looked like it was going to be an empty set. Still is an empty set. 5 wide. Marcus Stokes in the gun by himself. Trips to the wide side of the field. That's the left. Here's the snap. Play action as the running back went in motion. Throws across his body towards the end zone. Touchdown, West Florida. Carl Hopkins got beat. Delta State looking at each other like, whose job was it? Well, it's got to be somebody's job. That's 2 or 3 plays that drive where somebody was out of position defensively, and now it's a 2-touchdown lead for West Florida.
Logan Weaver will attempt the extra point.
Extra point up and good. 14-0 West Florida. The Statesmen have their work cut out for them now. Timeout on the field. We'll be back on the Delta State Radio Network.
It's game day, and Cleveland State Bank is proud to stand with Delta State.
We are always here to support our statesmen on and off the field.
Let's go Delta State!
Delta State, always plays to win.
fans. We pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human. We cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
West Florida will kick it off here. Delta State with Nino LeMay and Daniel Smith back deep. Kick is on the way. Go Daniel Smith's way. And the ball goes out of bounds. That'll be a flag. And Delta State will take it at the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Statesmen to start their next drive.
Free kick. Place 35, first down. First down and 10 for the green and white. Ball is at the 35 of the green and white.
First and 10, Delta State. 3 receivers wide to start this next drive. Ames takes a snap, gives on the ground to Nick Clark, straight ahead for a couple of yards. About 3 yards on forward progress. On the tackle, number 8 for West Florida, Colin Shaw. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for DSU.
Pick up a free on the play. 2nd down and 7 for the State.
3 receivers wide. Nick Clark remains the back. Ames in the gun. Takes the snap. Play action. Looking to throw. Steps up in some trouble. Now he takes off running. Looking to make one guy miss. And he does. And he gets out across the 40. They're going to spot him at the 40-yard line. So a gain of 2. We'll bring up 3rd down and 5 from the 40. No time for Garrett Ames right there. As the bull rush got to him, he was able to turn the play into a little bit of a gain. So we'll see what Delta State can do on 3rd and 5. Tight set here. Here's the snap. Pitch back to Nick Clark, and he's in all kinds of trouble. Made a couple of guys miss and loses a yard back to the 39. Here comes the punt team from Delta State. 2 straight 3-and-outs on offense, all because Delta State not picking up substantial yardage on first down. The first down play calling has got to get a little bit better. I know it's hard playing a really good team, but you've got to be able to pick up some good yards on first down to kind of open up your playbook. Snap back. Plenty of time. Price Nixon gets a high, wobbly kick away, and fair catch called for at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10, West Florida at the 16. Should be the 16. They're putting it at the 17 because they don't know how to spot the ball, obviously. It was very clearly fair call at the 16-yard line, and they're going to give them an extra yard.
First down and 10 for UWF. Ball is marked down at their 17.
3:46 to play in quarter number one, 14-0 West Florida, and this is do or die time for Delta State. Cannot afford to give up another touchdown. If you do, it's going to be hard to come back. Here's the snap. They keep it on the ground on first down, and it is stuffed out by Delta State. Handoff for 2 yards around the right side. Lane didn't get much. Second down and 8.
Picks up 2 on the play. Second down and 8 for the University of West Florida.
Three minutes, 13 seconds to play. 14-0 West Florida. 3 wide outs, ball between the hashes, single set back. They give it to that back, straight ahead, big hole, but a shoestring tackle by Taylon Doss at the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of about 5 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. Here's the snap, back on the ground again. This time he didn't get there. The football came out. Delta State picks it up, and that is a massive turn of events. It is recovered by number 27, Jonathan James. First down, Statesman, 10 yards to go. What a total turn of events. Flip all the momentum backwards. He was going to be stopped short of the line to gain, but the football popped out, and Delta State is in business inside the Wade Incorporated green zone at the 14. First and 10, Statesman. Here's Garrett Ames in the offense. That's exactly what Delta State had to have. If you can find a way to punch this in here and cut the lead in half, you feel like you're right back in it despite a horrific start. Ames takes the snap on first down, gives to Nick Clark. Clark trying to find a hole, nothing there. Gain of a yard. Tackle made by Clinton and Watkins Hogue for West Florida. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. 2:25 to play in quarter number one. Delta State getting set here. A lot of communication between the line of scrimmage and the sideline. Ames in the gun, takes the snap, looks to keep it himself. Finds some room to run to the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Or gain of 3, I should say, to the 10. Third down and about 5. Third and 6. Third down, 6 yards to go for Delta State. Need the 9. A minute 48 to play in quarter number one. Curtis Reardon goes in motion, turns into an empty set. Here's the snap. Reardon to the end zone, has a step, and Ames overthrew him again. Never had a chance. The ball was thrown out of the back of the end zone. There's a flag down around the sideline. They're going to decline this penalty. It's clearly against Delta State, but I don't understand. Garrett Ames has been totally inaccurate throwing the ball. Fourth down, and Delta State decides they want to take some points right here. We'll bring on the field goal team.
On to attempt the field goal will be number 39, Dean Roberts. 27 yards on the attempt.
Dean Roberts out to attempt the field goal, 3 for 5 on the year. This is going to be a 27-yarder. He's 1 for 2 from 20 to 29 yards this year. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. It's got plenty of legs. Did he get it? He did. Delta State's on the board. 14-3. West Florida in front now. They turn a turnover into 3 points. Needed that in a big, big way. Would have loved to have had a touchdown there, but right now, West Florida just stifling Delta State's offense. Delta State can't do anything. Not many shots taken downfield up to this point. That's due to, in part, of Garrett Ames' inaccuracy and the fact that West Florida is getting some pressure. A Cox and Moore scoring drive for Delta State. That scoring drive is brought to you by the law firm of Cox and Moore with more than 30 years combined experience. Visit coxandmoore.com or call 662-843-8351 for your legal needs today. Cox and Moore is located at 109 South Sharp Street in downtown Cleveland.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the Abraham home field advantage. It's kickoff time in the Delta. Everybody, get on your feet.
Price Nixon kicks this away. Short kick. Going to be taken by West Florida and out across the 20 to the 23, and a tackle made by Delta State. I believe it was number 24, Michael King.
First and 10, UWF. Ball is marked at the 23.
First and 10 for UWF. They've got it at the Delta State, or excuse me, the West Florida 23-yard line. Pistol formation for Marcus Stokes and the Argos offense. 4 receivers wide as they work right to left. Ball will be on the far hash. That's the right hash. Here's the snap. They keep it on the ground. Read option. Trying to bounce it out, but nowhere to go is number 0, Jay Sharp. Taylon Doss strung it out.
Leading on the tackle was number 1, Taylon Doss.
And there to clean it up was Cameron 3, number 14. Second down 11 after a loss of 1. The ball comes to the left hash. Tight end Jake Robinette lined up in the slot to the top with 4 wide. Here's the snap. Stokes to throw. Has time. Fires. Incomplete. It was intended for number 0, Jay Sharp. Incomplete. A little bit of pressure caused a quick throw. 3rd and 11. Big third down with 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. If you can get off the field right here and put the ball back in the hands of your offense, feeling pretty good after a bad start. Trying to get back in it after trailing 14-0 early on. 3rd and 11. Trips wide to the top. 1 to the bottom. Sharp remains the back. Stokes in the gun, takes the snap on 3rd and 11, looks to throw, fires. It's deflected, and it was incomplete off of Karam, and still incomplete. It was deflected at the line of scrimmage, somehow hit the intended target in the hands. Because of the missed time, it was in his hands for about half a second, Karam'd up into another receiver's hands, and then finally broken up by Delta State. Oh my goodness, you felt like you finally made a good defensive play, and it almost still went for a first down, but it falls incomplete. 4th and 11, West Florida, and here comes the punter for the first time today. Back deep for Delta State, number 83, Troy Griffin. Chance to really flip the field here. Here's a snap back. Punt is away. Wobble and kick. Troy Griffin takes it, has a chance at a return, trying to make a couple of guys miss, unable to do so. He's knocked off his feet about the 45. And the tackle was made by number 14, Cameron Anderson for West Florida. Ball spotted at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10, Delta State. Good field position here with 11 seconds to play in quarter number 1.
First down and 10 for Delta State. Ball is at the 46 of Delta State.
Here's the snap. Garrett Ames looks to throw, steps up, fires deep, overthrown, incomplete. Out of man again. That's Garrett Ames passing 3 plays. He has passed the football. All 3 have been extremely overthrown. He's 0 for 3 through the air. Delta State has only attempted 3 pass plays. That's kind of crazy as well. But you got a guy who's not been very sharp passing the ball. I understand why you're trying not to pass it. Cole Kirk went through warm-ups. He's standing on the sideline with his helmet. Here's the play. They run it on the ground with Nick Clark for 2 yards. No, you're not going to be able to run the ball. They're just too big up front. There's been nothing there substantial. That's the end of the first quarter. We've got to take a break. 14-3 West Florida after 1. A little step aside. You're listening to Delta State football on the Statesman Sports Network.
Tom Smith Land & Homes has been serving the Southeast since 2003 and are the experts for all your real estate needs. Our newest location is at 127 North Street, Cleveland, Mississippi. You can find us online at tomsmithlandandhomes.com to browse our property listings. Stop by our office or call agents Tracy Bell or Charlie Hines at 662-441-2500. When it comes to real estate, expect more, get more with Tom Smith Land & Homes.
Are you or a loved one in need of rehabilitation or therapy services? At Bolivar Medical Center, we offer comprehensive rehabilitation and acute care for both inpatients and outpatients of all ages. Our team of highly experienced therapists are here to help you recover from injury or illness and regain the strength and ability to live more fully and independently. Whether you need physical, occupational, or speech therapy, we've got you covered. Call us today at 662-846-2283 or visit bolivarmedical.com to learn more. Bolivar Medical Center. Be well, live well. That's why we're here. Third down and 8 yards to go for the Statesman. We will switch ends of the field here. Delta State going right to left. 3 receivers wide. Ames with a single set back to his right. Takes the snap. Looks to throw. Steps up. He's in a lot of trouble. Runs out of it. Fires it downfield, and it is incomplete.
Third case. 4th down, 8 yards to go.
And there's a flag for intentional grounding.
It's over. Evans. The ball did not reach the line of scrimmage. Won't the front of the foul. 4th down.
Nightmare for Delta State. That's going to be a loss of about 20 yards.
Ball is moved to the 33.
Loss of down after the penalty of intentional grounding. It'll be much better field position. Again, Delta State just looks totally lost offensively. And it looks like they're bringing the house after this punt. Snap back. Kick is away. High kick. Fair catch called for and made about the 27-yard line.
4 yards on the punt for Nixon. First down and 10 for the Argos. Ball is marked at the 27.
First down, 10 yards to go. Delta State has looked completely lost offensively. They get off the field on defense again. Defense has played better. Here's the snap. Marcus Stokes looking to throw. Having time, wants a deep ball. He's got a man. First down and more. It's caught inside the 20. First and 10, West Florida at the Delta State 17-yard line. Secondary's getting torched today. And an injured player for West Florida. We'll step aside for an advanced physical therapy injury timeout. 14-3 West Florida.
Hello, my name is Reeves Gaddy, and I have now joined Southgroup Insurance Services as an agent. My focus is on commercial insurance as well as personal insurance, including life and health coverages. I graduated from Delta State University and have spent several years as a life insurance producer. My wife, Catherine, and I have 3 children and live here in Cleveland. Southgroup is a large independent agency and represents many national companies, including Travelers, Safeco, MetLife, Liberty Mutual, Chubb, and Nationwide Insurance. We have a team of professional and experienced agents and support staff, and we all believe strongly in risk management techniques. My responsibility to our clients is to discover the type of insurance a client needs and provide them with the best coverage at the most competitive price. I'm very pleased to be associated with this well-known agency and its reputation for community service. So give me a call or drop by our office at 105 South Court Street. I'm ready to go to work for you.
Call 843-2747 to schedule your free insurance review at Southgroup Insurance, protecting your property and your bottom line.
First down, 10 yards to go in the green zone for West Florida. New quarterback is number 10, Tri-Ray Davis. It's a man in motion. The running back is TJ Lane. Davis takes the snap, keeps it himself, looks to take off running, makes a couple of guys miss, breaking tackles, turns the corner, see ya. Too fast, touchdown West Florida. 20-3 Argos. When your offense has no first downs in the game, things are looking pretty bleak right now.
Will attempt the extra point.
Low snap. Hold is there. Kick is up and good, and it's 21-3 West Florida. Gut check time for the Statesman. Unless something can change drastically offensively, the Argos feel pretty good about getting to 9-0.
University of West Florida 21, Delta State University 3. Patterson will kick it off for West Florida. Lead back to the station, number 0, Nino LeMay, and number 83, Troy Griffith. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the Abraham outfield event. It's kickoff time of the Delta. Everybody, get on your feet.
West Florida to kick off, leading 21-3. Here's the kick. Chance at a return. Troy Griffin takes it at the 5-yard line, needing some blocks. Gets a couple. Brings it out across the 25 to the 30-yard line. First and 10, Statesman. Tackle made by number 6 for West Florida. That is Warren Conway.
The line of scrimmage for Delta State will be the 30-yard line of Delta State. First down and 10.
First and 10, Delta State. Garrett Ames in at quarterback. Here's the snap, play action. Ames looking to throw, steps up, fires, got a man, a little high, but this time it's caught. Nino LeMay makes the catch out at the 50, carries it inside Statesman territory, down to the 45-yard line. First down, Statesman. 10 yards to go, the first down of the game. The tackle was made by West Florida's number 4, Walker Robinson. Here's the snap, looking to throw, got a man, it's caught inside the 10, on his feet, and a broke tackle to the 5, and shoved out of bounds by number 22, Chester Fearon. A first down, Statesman, goal to go. Curtis Reardon hauls it in, and the Statesman hit some deep shots back to back to set up first and goal, trying to get back in this thing. Quaylon Farrar is the running back in, Marlon Palmer the running back in at the moment. 3 receivers wide. Ames takes the snap, keeps it himself, gets a block on the edge, breaks a tackle, stays on his feet to about the 3. And the tackle was made by number 0, Jacoby Clinton. Second and goal from the 4.
Second down, goal to go.
Four receivers wide. Showing a corner blitz. Here it comes. Running back picks it up. There's a slant play and a horrible pass again by Ames. He is really struggling. Hit a couple of deep balls on this drive, but again, just very errant pass. Hard to get anything established offensively when you can't rely on the quarterback to make accurate throws.
Third down for DSU. Goal to go.
Third and goal from the 4. Ames keeps it himself. Nowhere to go, no gain on the play. Big time stop by number 1, Byron Urier. Fourth and goal, and the offense is on the field. Probably a wise decision, trailing 21-3. Got to be able to find the end zone. You got a mismatch at the top right now. One guy defending 2. Got to recognize that. And now we've got a whistle. I don't know what's going on. You got to be kidding me. You had a mismatch at the top. Nobody, I thought West Florida called timeout because of the mismatch. The officials just stopped the play for some reason. And you've still got a mismatch up there right now. 2 receivers at the top, 1 guy defending. They run another guy over there with motion. Ames rolls out, looking towards the end zone, across his body, incomplete. A turnover on downs. West Florida is feasting defensively right now. A couple of deep balls from Garrett Ames has set that up. First and goal inside the 10, and Delta State just fizzled out.
First and 10 for UWS. Ball is at the 4-yard line of UWS.
So the Argos take over on offense, leading 21-3 with 11:35 to play in the half. Four receivers wide for West Florida. Running back is number 8, TJ Lane. He gets the give, finds room to run. Big hit delivered by Taylon Doss. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
5 on the play. Second down, 5 yards to go for the blue and the green.
Man in motion for West Florida out of the pistol formation. Quarterback looks to keep it himself, and he gets carry out across the 10 to the 12. Tackle made by number 14 for the defense. Cameron 3. 3rd and about 2.
The Argos team 3. Ladies and gentlemen, it's third down.
Third and 2 for the Argonauts. Here is the snap. They keep it on the ground, close to the line to gain, but I don't think he got there. He's going to be a yard short. Tackle made by number 40 for the defense, Chris Brown. 4th and 1.
4th and short for UWF.
9:50 to play. Believe West Florida is going to bring on the punt team, leading 21-3.
For the Argos, the current man for your Statesman is number 83, Troy Griffith.
He'll punt from his own end zone. That's a big-time stop defensively for Delta State. Snap back. Kick is away. Takes a Delta State bounce and then rolls West Florida's way and will be downed at the 48-yard line of Delta State. First and 10 at the 48 for Delta State. Garrett Ames back to work.
Yards of the punt shot.
See if anything changes offensively. The ground game has not been there for Delta State. Here is the snap. Delayed handoff. Negative yardage. Flag flies at the area of the tackle. Looks like it's going to be maybe a face mask. That'd be a big-time help for DSU.
First foul, defense, 6, face mask, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. That'll help things. Face mask called against West Florida.
Ball is now the 37 of UWF.
First and 10, back on the ground with Marlon Palmer across the 35 down to the 33-yard line. It's like a pickup of about 4. I bring up second down and 6. 8:45 to play in the half.
Pick up a 4 on the play. Second down and 6 for DSU.
Second down, 6 yards to go, 3 receivers wide. Here's the snap. Play action down the sideline. Great throw! A green and white! Touchdown! Delta State. Ames redeemed himself right there. What a throw from the quarterback. Been dogging him all game about being inaccurate. Shut me up right there. What a toss by the signal caller right in the breadbasket to Curtis Reardon for 6. 21-9 West Florida in front. The Statesmen get their first touchdown of the afternoon. Needed that. Boy, did we need that. Good snap. Good hold. The kick is up, and it hit the upright and went through. You don't see it hit the upright very often, and there is a flag down.
With 8 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second quarter of play. University of West Florida 21, Delta State University 10.
See what the flag's all about. Kick.
At Cleveland State Bank, we support our statesmen.
Delta State, always plays to win.
And we are proud to be a part of the winning team.
Go Statesman!
Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
The Image Specialist is the official printing partner of Delta State Athletics. With a full line of Kyocera, copiers, printers, and faxes, the Image Specialist is ready to provide you or your business with the service you deserve. Contact Jeff Lusk or a member of his staff at the Image Specialist at 662-846-6482 or visit them online at southernduplicating.com.
It's game day, and Cleveland State Bank is proud to stand with Delta State.
We are always here to support our statesmen on and off the field.
Let's go Delta State!
Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
When you're looking for quality products and services from a company with the experience you can trust, turn to the experts of Cleveland Lumber and Supply Company. Locally owned and operated, we've been serving you since day one. Windows and doors, kitchens and bath, roofing, paint, siding, deck and columns, you name it, we've got you covered. For more information, give us a call today.
Drink, featuring a chef-driven seasonal menu and drink list, carefully curated to every taste profile. To book a stay, visit cottonhousecleveland.com or call 662-843-7733.
Delta State to kick off. We'll kick off from midfield with the 15-yard penalty enforcement here. That's Florida leading Delta State 21-10 with 8:20 to play in the half. Here's the kick. Chance at a return. See what the Argos can do. Makes a couple of guys miss and brings it out across the 30. The kicker hits him out of bounds. Delta State, really bad coverage. And the coaching staff for Delta State not pleased with Price Nixon. Obviously, that's not where they wanted the football kicked. For good reason. Returns it out across the 35 to the 36, and excellent field position for West Florida to start another drive. Here's the snap. They keep it on the ground, nowhere to go for number 8, TJ Lane. Big loss of 5 back to the 31-yard line. Tackle made on the play by number 58, Austin Collins. Loss of 5, 2nd and 15 for West Florida.
Second down, 15 yards to go for West Florida.
Four receivers wide for Stokes. Play clock at 5 here. Just gets it off with 2 seconds to spare. Stokes to throw, fires one over the middle. It's up and incomplete. Almost intercepted. Back there in coverage was number 27, Jonathan James, just a hair out of reach. 3rd down and 15 for West Florida on the incompletion.
The line to gain is to 46. West Florida needs 15.
Big 3rd down. Delta State has made some adjustments and is trying to settle into this game. The offense has found a spark. If you can get the football back, you feel really good with 7:20 here on the clock before the half. Delta State receives the second half kickoff. 4 receivers wide. Here's the snap. Stokes looking to throw in a collapsing pocket. The football's up! Caught by an offensive lineman off the carom, but then he's dropped immediately for a loss of 4. I don't think so. The Delta State defense smells blood in the water. The green and white sideline is fired up and the fans are on their feet. 4th down and 18 yards to go for West Florida. They'll have to send on the punt team.
No fumble recovery by the Statesman. 4th down.
The ball was stripped from Stokes. It caromed around a couple of players, landed in the hands of big offensive lineman number 75, Levi Johnson, and he was brought down immediately. Here's a high spiraling short kick, and Troy Griffin muffs it and then able to fall on it. Oh my goodness. Near disaster for Delta State, but the ball's recovered at the 26-yard line. 1st down, Statesman, 10 yards to go. Another big defensive stop. With 6:24 to go before the half, Delta State could potentially find the end zone here, cut this lead down even further. If you find the end zone here, you'd be 21-17 with Delta State receiving the second half kickoff. All of a sudden, you're right back in this thing and feel okay going to the locker room. A lot's got to happen. You got to take this thing 74 yards for 6 here. 1st and 10 at the Delta State 26. 3 receivers wide as Ames is in the gun with a single set back to his right. Here's the snap. They give it on the ground. Marlon Palmer straight ahead to about the 30. Drop short at the 29-yard line. Tackle made by number 8 for West Florida, Colin Shaw.
2nd down, 7 yards to go for the State.
2nd down, 7 yards to go after a gain of 3. Ames takes the snap, play action, looks to throw, fires one downfield. I don't know what the receiver was thinking. It was a good throw. Lawrence Armstrong never looked for the football. Really nice throw by Ames, took him towards the sideline, put it where only his guy could get it. Armstrong looks up, probably has a chance to make that catch. Instead, now it's 3rd and 7. Again, just miscommunication. I don't know if Armstrong never expected the football to come to him or what. Now you've got 3rd and long. Here's the snap. They bring pressure. Ames fires downfield. Nobody home. They brought 2. They brought 2 linebackers on a blitz. Ames had to get rid of it quickly, and nobody was home. 4th and 7. The Statesmen will have to punt, trailing 21-10.
Johnny Newsom is the return man for the green and blue.
Now we've got a whistle and a timeout called by West Florida. First of the half, 5:42 to play in the first half. 21-10, West Florida in front on the Delta State Radio Network.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. You've got beer and football, nothing is hard. Until the other team scores. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Fourth down for Delta State. They'll punt this away. Horrible situation. The football's loose on the turf. West Florida picks it up for a touchdown. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Bad snap. Nixon couldn't handle it. The ball was picked up by West Florida, and they carried it in for 6. 27-10 West Florida. Delta State laying a fat egg at home. Totally uncalled for. You just got to protect the football better than that. And that's not a typical great defensive play turnover. That's just a really bad snap. 28-10, the kick is good. Timeout on the field, 5:35 to play. Delta State in trouble.
Win on every field this season.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human. Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's...
Troy Griffin back deep to return the kickoff. West Florida leading by 18, 28-10.
Let's beat the Abrahams home field advantage. It's kickoff time in the Delta. Everybody get on your feet.
West Florida kicks it off. Be taken by Nino LeMay. Nino LeMay has got a chance at a big return. One guy to beat. It's a foot race. He is gone. Nobody catching Nino. A green and white touchdown. Delta State. The Statesman says we're not out of it just yet. A kickoff return to the house with 5:22 to play in the half. The Statesmen get a big response. Awesome play right there from the Statesmen. Not giving up. Love to see that out of this bunch. Kick is up, and it is good. And with 5:22 to play, Delta State cuts into the lead. 28-17, Statesman, a 97-yard touchdown run.
Kicking off for this Statesman will be number 12, Bryce Dixon. Deep back for West Florida.
Delta State going to have to try to play good defense right here. A chance to get the football back again. So you kind of erased the fumble on the snap. You're kind of right back where you started, kicking to them. Trailing by 11. Bryce Nixon boots it away. Will be taken by the Argos about the 3-yard line. Chance at a return. Good coverage this time as he brings it out across the 25, and a flag flies in the backfield. Holding is the call against West Florida, or the signal. Should be a 10-yard penalty.
Holding 17 of the return team. 10-yard penalty for the spotting foul. First down.
Holding is the call.
First down.
Delta State trailing West Florida 28-17. You're listening to Delta State football on the Delta State Radio Network on WMJW Magic 107.5 FM in Cleveland. West Florida back on offense. 5:16 to play in the half. Man goes in motion. Ball between the hashes. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeps it on the fake give and carries it out across the 15, close to the 20. Tackle made by Taylon Doss. They do spot him at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Argonauts.
Pick up a 5 on the play. 2nd down and 5 for the Argonauts.
Second down, 5 yards to go. Empty set for Stokes. Fires it. Near side. Got his man. Forward progress should be enough for the first down. I believe it'll be a first down to the 25. It will. 1st and 10, West Florida. Tackle made by Delta State's Carl Hopkins. Stops him on forward progress. Not a true tackle. 4 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the half. Delta State trailing 28-17. Pistol formation here for the Argonauts. Ball on the right hash. 2 receivers wide to the top. Here's the snap. They give it straight ahead to the ball carrier. Not a whole lot of room there. It's plugged up by Delta State, and a tackle made by number 55 of the defense, Jaquez Tucker. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8.
On the stop for the Statesman, number 4, William Carter, and number 6, Carl Hopkins. 2nd and 8 for the Argonauts.
Second down, 8 yards to go. West Florida taking their time getting into this set as the clock is rolling at 3:25. Here's the snap. They give it on the end around. Nice job by the Delta State defense. Snuffing that out, didn't fool anybody. Tackle made by Jarius McFarland around the end. Trying to go end around the left side was number 3 for West Florida, Corey Scott. Going to bring up 3rd and long now. Only gained a yard. 3rd and 7 for West Florida with 3 minutes to play in the first half. The 2-minute timeout coming up shortly. Delta State can get off the field right here. You feel really good about the offense coming back out, a chance to really make things interesting going into the half. Empty set. Hard count doesn't work. Here is the snap. Stokes to throw. Fires. The ball is deflected and almost intercepted. Oh, my goodness. Whoa, everybody wearing green and white's heart skipped a beat. But that'll bring up 4th and 7, and Delta State does their job, gets off the field defensively, and should get the football back with 2:32 on the clock before the half. Here's the snap back. Kick is away. Troy Griffin takes it, has a chance at a return. Troy Griffin coming to the near side of the field, cuts back, and a flag flies from way behind the play. Delta State has been guilty of that a lot this year, holding during kick and punt returns, and I believe that's what we've got here. The ball spotted at the 39. That's a tough penalty if it's against Delta State. Man. Well, that's a block in the back against Delta State.
10-yard penalty.
Ten-yard penalty. We'll put it at the 29. So with 2:20 to go, Delta State will operate with the football. 3 timeouts and the 2-minute timeout. So you've got plenty of time to work with. This offensive staff can get creative and make this a 1-score game before the half. Garrett Ames in at quarterback. Marlon Palmer. The single setback. Here's the snap. Ames steps up in the pocket. Going to take off running. Has green grass. Is hit hard. Somehow stays on his feet. And they're spotting it on the far side according to the line judge. Around the 35, there's a flag down in the defensive backfield. Ames turned a collapsing pocket into a 5-yard gain. We'll see what the call's going to be here. Taking a long time to determine what the deal is here. I don't know what's going on. Appears to be against West Florida. They're marking off yardage against the Argonauts.
On the defense, number 25. 10-yard penalty from the
Illegal use of the hands is a call. I'm going to be honest with you folks. I've called a lot of football games for the better part of a decade, and that's the first time I've heard that specific verbiage for a penalty. I've heard illegal hands to the face, but I've never heard illegal use of the hands. Nonetheless, you take it if you're Delta State. 1st and 10. A ball at the 45-yard line. Now some more stoppage by the officials.
The
clock will start on his signal. There it is. Delta State's going to take this thing to the 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes to play in the half. Statesman will have 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line when we come back. 28-17 Argos in front. You're listening to Delta State football live on the Delta State Radio Network on Magic 107.5, the Delta's first choice for country.
Soccer is about teamwork. Hello, I'm Chloe Kane, head women's soccer coach at Delta State, inviting you to join our team. We need you in the stands cheering us to victory, and we will also need you to join the Statesman Club. Every dollar of the Statesman Club directly affects our athletes, coaches, and staff. And with several levels, you're sure to find one that fits your budget. So go to statesmanclub.com today and show your support.
Join today. statesmanclub.com. If you're running a business, you need the right tools. Copying, printing, scanning, and faxing is made a lot easier with Kyocera Document Solutions. We have award-winning printers and multifunction units that deliver a cost-effective way to manage documents and workflows effectively and securely. Harness the power of Kyocera with a total document solution from the Image Specialist, the only authorized Kyocera dealer in the Delta. In Cleveland, call Jeff Lusk today at 662-846-6482.
First down, 10 yards to go for Delta State. After the penalty, he'll have the ball at the Delta State 45-yard line. Trying to get within one score with points on this possession. Ames in the gun. Takes the snap, looks to throw. Has some time, fires. Got a man. Overthrew him. And again, that's twice, targeting Lawrence Armstrong that time. And I felt like Lawrence was late to look up and make a play on the ball. He had the step on his guy and may have just been running to a spot. If he looks up a little sooner and sees that ball, he may can get there. Not sure, but it'll be second down and 10. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ames rolling out, fires across his body, got a man, caught close to the first down. Troy Griffin hauls it in. Tackle made by number 22 for the defense. That is Chester Fearon, and he's going to be inches short. Third and inches for Delta State with a minute 30 on the clock. Interesting to see the play call here. Got to get a good push up front if you're going to run it. Pistol formation. Palmer is the back directly behind Ames. Here's the snap. Gives it to Palmer. First down and more. Inside the 40 down to the 39. First down, Statesman. 10 yards to go. And Delta State wants timeout with a minute 15 on the clock.
Timeout. The state. Their first half.
Timeout on the field. A minute 15 to go. Delta State trailing West Florida 28-17 here at home on Senior Day. Some fall color on the horizon as you look at these trees across the Delta. A burnt orange hue starting to grow in the oaks across the Delta. Fitting is number 20, Texas. Burnt orange Longhorns knocked off Vanderbilt today at the Division I level. There in Austin.
First down and 10 yards to go. Ball is at the 39 of the University of West Florida.
First and 10, Delta State. Here's the snap. Garrett Ames looking to throw. Steps up. Fires downfield. Got reared in again. It's hauled in. He walks in. Flag flies for taunting. That doesn't matter. You can't take the points off the board. The Statesmen are within a score. A green and white touchdown, Delta State for Curtis Reardon, and Garrett Ames has settled in nicely, throwing the football much better in the second quarter. 28-23 the score now. Reardon took it into the end zone and kind of stood over his defender. This will be a 15-yard penalty.
The play is a touchdown. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense number 9. His first of the game. That penalty will be administered on the kickoff.
They'll enforce that penalty on the kickoff. So with 1:08 to play, Delta State is within 5, can make it 4 with the extra point. Delta State's not dead yet. Kick is up, and it is good. Another Cox and Moore scoring drive. 5 plays, 90 yards, 1:14 seconds. Delta State is pulled within 4 in this football game. This scoring drive is brought to you by the law firm of Cox and Moore with more than 30 years combined experience. Visit coxandmore.com. Call 662-843-8351 for your legal needs today. Cox and Moore, located 109 South Sharp Street in downtown Cleveland. Garrett Ames had a rough start passing the football, but he settled in nicely. He's up to 146 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just 5 of 13, though. But Delta State has figured something out on the offensive side of things. 21 second quarter points for Delta State. 1:08. You need one more stop from this defense. Delta State will get the football back to start the second half of action. Nixon will be required to kick off from the 20 after the 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty. Delta State can't force another turnover. If not for that crazy turnover on the punt, Delta State would have the lead. Kick is away. Will be taken by Jay Sharp at about the 20-yard line. Sharp makes some guys miss, carries it across the 30, out to the 35, to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 West Florida. They'll have shortish field to work with, especially for field goal range. Tackle made by Delta State's number 13, Facial Sequoia. 1:02 on the clock for West Florida and Marcus Stokes.
For the green and the blue of UWF. It was driven from their own 36-yard line.
Four receivers wide for Marcus Stokes and the Argonauts. Here's the snap. Stokes to throw, fires high, got a man, and a monster hit delivered over the middle. By number 24. Or number 27, excuse me. Jonathan James, monster hit right there. Gain of 4 on the play to the 40-yard line. Or the 41, I should say. No, it is the 40. So gain of 4 to bring up 2nd down and 6. West Florida calls a timeout to stop the clock with 49 seconds.
Please, you, a designated driver.
The Statesmen have really battled well here in the first half. Got down big early on.
Second out, 5 yards to go.
Led it 21-3 early in the second quarter. Delta State has responded. So when that point is outscored West Florida 21-7. Here's a throw out into the flat. Caught. Near side by number 29 for the offense, Jabari Murphy. Carl Hopkins makes the stop. 3 yards short of the line to gain. Clock stops as he goes out of bounds. 3rd and 3 yards to go for West Florida from their own 43-yard line. They need the 46. Stokes takes the snap. Play action, fires the out route, got a man, caught for the first down. Trying to break tackles is number 3, Corey Scott. He gets it to the Delta State 39. Big gain right there. Clock stops as they reset the chains. Getting close to field goal range is West Florida. Clock rolling now at 35 seconds. Here's the snap, Stokes to throw, and that's going to be a false start. Not everybody was set. There was trips wide to the bottom. Those 3 receivers, there was movement at the snap. It'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Start on the offense. Not all players, 11 players set prior to the snap. West Florida has elected to take a timeout to avoid the 10-second runoff.
So West Florida has to burn their final timeout to avoid the 10-second runoff. They'll have none remaining with 31 seconds.
Please reset the game clock to 33 seconds.
So timeout by West Florida to avoid the 10-second runoff. Statesman trying to get a big stop before the halftime break.
First down and 15 for UWF. Ball is at the 44 of DSU.
First down, 15 yards to go after the penalty. Here's the snap. Stokes looking to throw. Steps up in a collapsing pocket. Hit as he lets it go. Fires downfield. Caught. How that guy was running that wide open, I don't know. The pressure was there, and they still had a hard time covering it. That just is frustrating defensively. Now West Florida will spike it to stop the clock with 23 seconds. They're very clearly in field goal range now. You just hope you can keep them out of the end zone. It would be a total collapse if West Florida is able to take it in for 6. Again, I don't know how that guy got that wide open. Got to have better coverage than that. Just soft coverage across the middle of the field, 30 yards downfield. Wow. 23 seconds. West Florida going to run a play here. No timeouts. Got to cover and keep them out of the end zone. Here's the snap. Stokes fires the wheel route downfield, incomplete. It was intended for number 29, Jabari Murphy. Incomplete. 3rd and 10 with 19 seconds on the clock. If he catches that, that's probably a West Florida touchdown. Very fortunate for Delta State.
The line of the game is the 3. The Argos need 10. Ladies and gentlemen, it's down!
Here's the snap. Looking to throw is the quarterback. He's in serious trouble. Fires downfield, incomplete. Throwing it away. Going to bring up 4th down, and Delta State does a good job to force a field goal attempt.
Number 41, Brogan Weaver will attempt the 30-yard field goal.
Number 41, Brogan Wober, to attempt what will be a 30-yard field goal. Getting chillier out there. You can feel the temperature dropping here in the booth with the windows open. Here's the kick. On its way, plenty of leg, and that is perfect. Wow, what a great kick. 7 seconds left. Delta State trails by 7. 31-24. West Florida.
University of West Florida, 31.
8 plays, 51 yards, 29 seconds, all set up by a big-time gainer on a pass play. Delta State did not cover well downfield. West Florida does a great job right there. Credit to the Argos. They did what they had to do to get some points.
Kicking off for UWF is number 27, Tyler Pattis. Deep back for the Statesman is number 0, Eno LeMay, and number 83, Troy Griffith. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the Abrahams home field advantage. It's kickoff.
7 seconds to go. See what West Florida decides to do. Delta State's already returned one for a touchdown. Kick is away. That's a squib kick. Be taken by the Statesman, and they'll take a knee. That's certainly an interesting choice. It was Marlon Palmer who took the knee. Thought maybe they'd try to return it. They're going to send the offense out for a play. Maybe take one shot. I don't know. Maybe content going to the locker room trailing by 7 when you trailed by as many as 18 in the first half. Trailed by 18 twice. And they do, just take a knee. 31-24 at the half. Delta State trailed by as many as 18, but only trailed by 7, trying to come back in this one. We'll be back with the Hey Joe's halftime show after this.
Enjoying life.
I recommend anybody looking to purchase a new ride to come see the GM Cannon team in Cleveland, Mississippi. I really love this team. They are great, they are helpful. There is not another team that is better prepared to find you what you want. They went above and beyond to find everything I wanted in it, and then they got me exactly what I wanted.
Test drive a new GMC Sierra or a new GMC Yukon today. And remember, when the smoke clears, nobody beats a Cannon deal. Nobody!
Football is about teamwork. Hello, I'm Todd Cooley, head football coach at Delta State, inviting you to join our team. We need you in the stands cheering us to victory, and we also need you to join the Statesman Club. Every dollar of the Statesman Club directly affects our athletes, coaches, and staff with several levels. You're sure to find one that fits your budget. So go to statesmanclub.com today and show your support.
Join today. Statesmanclub.com.
Looking for a university that stands out? Delta State is the answer. Hello, I'm Dan Ennis, president of Delta State University. With one of the top-rated commercial aviation programs in the country, the Grammy-winning Delta Music Institute, and award-winning business programs, Delta State is shaping the future of leaders and innovators in the Mississippi Delta and around the world. Whether you want to fly high, create the music that moves a generation, or excel in any business you can dream of, Delta State has the programs to get you there. Your future starts here, because at Delta State, the answer is you. Visit deltastate.edu today.
Play action for Kirk on a bootleg. Rolls out, got all kinds of green grass to run to the 20, 25-30, 35-40, 45-50. He's got the sideline. He could go. Cole down the sideline. He will go. That's a green and white touchdown. Delta State. Cole Kirk goes 89 yards for the Statesman score.
Hey Delta State fans, Michael Gross here, the voice of the Statesman, letting you know that football season is here. Join us each week on Magic 107.5 FM the flagship radio home of DSU football, for complete game day coverage, including full play-by-play and pregame show 1 hour prior to kickoff. Visit GoStatesman.com for schedules, game times, and tickets. Talk to you soon. Go Statesman.
Trey Willis, left tackle.
Marshall Jones, wide receiver.
Alex Philbin, running back. Hi, I'm Tim from C-Spire. Am I in the right place?
It always pays to have the right players on your team. That's why C-Spire gives you fiber-fast home internet, nationwide 5G wireless, and best-in-class business solutions, all backed by local 24/7 support. C-Spire, customer-inspired.
Hey Statesman Nation, this is Suzette Matthews, Vice President of Advancement and Executive Director of the Delta State University Foundation. As a Delta State alum myself, I want to encourage you to get involved with our organization. That can mean becoming a member of the Alumni Association, attending one of our many alumni events throughout the year, or making a gift. For more information, visit deltastategiving.org. I look forward to seeing you at our athletic events this year. Go Statesman!
Are you or a loved one in need of rehabilitation or therapy services? At Bolivar Medical Center, we offer comprehensive rehabilitation and acute care for both inpatients and outpatients of all ages. Our team of highly experienced therapists are here to help you recover from injury or illness and regain the strength and ability to live more fully and independently. Whether you need physical, occupational, or speech therapy, we've got you covered. Call us today at 662-846-2283 or visit bolivarmedical.com to learn more. Bolivar Medical Center. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Over the last 30 years, service has been their responsibility at Medical Arts Pharmacy. Your friendly owners, Louise Turman and Guy Phillips, invite you to come in and let them serve your health care needs. They offer a wide selection of over-the-counter health and beauty products, and pharmacist Courtney Johnson is ready to help you and offers a free delivery service. So come see the staff at Medical Arts Pharmacy. They're located in the Cleveland Medical Mall, open Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 5:30. Give them a call at 662-843-4214.
It's game day, and Cleveland State Bank is proud to stand with Delta State.
We are always here to support our statesmen on and off the field.
Let's go Delta State!
Delta State always plays to win.
And we are proud to be a part of the winning team.
Cleveland is a place we call home.
At Cleveland State Bank, we support our statesmen.
Go Statesman!
Cleveland State Bank.
Bank on a better future with us.
Let's get fired up!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
Come get comfortable and stay at the Cotton House, a tribute portfolio property and part of the Southern Living Hotel Collection, located downtown on historic Cotton Road. Cotton House features 95 rooms, 6 suites, bar fontaine on the rooftop, and dining at Staple Food and Drink, featuring a chef-driven seasonal menu and drink list, carefully curated to every taste profile. To book a stay, visit cottonhousecleveland.com or call 662-843-7733.
There was a time when a person's word was enough, a time when a handshake meant something, and integrity really mattered. For over 70 years, the values of Farm Bureau Insurance have been rooted in hard work, faith, and family. In that time, we've seen the world change in many ways. What hasn't wavered is Farm Bureau Insurance's commitment to protect our customers' way of life and serve the communities in which they live when they need us most. You deserve more. You deserve a promise. Learn more at msfbins.com.
Griffith Real Estate and Appraisals is the Delta's full-service real estate agency. Serving the community for over 37 years, they are your first stop for real estate. Whether it's handling the sale or purchase of a home or preparing an appraisal of your property, they offer services for all property types, including residential, commercial, farmland, and recreational. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram. Give them a call today, 843-0309, or visit griffithrealestateinc.com.
If you're running a business, you need the right tools. Copying, printing, scanning, and faxing is made a lot easier with Kyocera Document Solutions.
We have award-winning printers and multifunction units that deliver a cost-effective way to manage documents and workflows effectively and securely. Harness the power of Kyocera with a total document solution from the Image Specialist, the only authorized Kyocera dealer in the Delta. In Cleveland, call Jeff Lusk today at 662-846-6482.
Welcome back to Cleveland. It's now time for your Hey Joe's halftime show. Brought to you by Hey Joe's and Mosquito Burrito. Hey Joe's, the Statesman's favorite wings here in Cleveland.
There's a place we can go to. I can't wait to see you, and everybody knows. See you at Hey Joe's. See you at Hey Joe's.
Hey Joe's halftime show brought to you by Hey Joe's. We will be back with second half action momentarily, but Delta State trailing West Florida 31-24 at the half. West Florida's outgained Delta State 230 yards to 193 in this one. Leading the way for West Florida passing is Stokes with 11 of 17 passing, 136 yards and a touchdown. Davis and Lane have added a touchdown apiece on the ground. And Stokes has rushed it 3 times for 48 yards to lead the team in rushing yards. Leading the way receiving is Scott with 5 catches for 43 yards. Holloway has 2 catches for 58 yards. And Mansell has added a touchdown catch as well. Delta State, Garrett Ames, 5 of 13 passing, 146 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's also leading the way rushing with 6 carries for 31 yards in this one. Curtis Reardon has 3 catches for 121 yards and 2 touchdowns. Delta State only 47 yards rushing in this one, 91 for West Florida. That's kind of the edge right now. Both teams with a turnover. West Florida got 7 points off of Delta State's turnover. Delta State got 3 points off of West Florida's turnover. Probably whoever ultimately wins that battle, if somebody's able to pick up another turnover and win that battle, they'll probably come out on top in this game at a 7-point game. But that's a look at your halftime stats on your Hey Joe's halftime show. Hey Joe's is the Statesman's favorite wings here in Cleveland. Go visit Hey Joe's for great burgers, wings, and more, and Mosquito Burrito next door for what is my personal favorite place to eat here in Cleveland. That's been your Hey Joe's halftime show.
There's a place we can go to. I can't wait to see you, and everybody knows. See you at Hey Joe's. See you at Hey Joe's.
Planters Bank opened in Cleveland in 1996, we made a commitment to you, not only to provide you with full-service banking, but also to support our community. Hello, I'm Mark Hargett, President of Planters Bank in Cleveland. From sponsoring BPAC shows to community events to high school sports, we are proud to say that we have honored this commitment. We are grateful for the trust you have shown in us. Please visit our North Street office and Highway 61 office for all your banking needs. Planters Bank, growing together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
If you're running a business, you need the right tools. Copying, printing, scanning, and faxing is made a lot easier with Kyocera Document Solutions. We have award-winning printers and multifunction units that deliver a cost-effective way to manage documents and workflows effectively and securely. Harness the power of Kyocera with a total document solution from the Image Specialist, the only authorized Kyocera dealer in the Delta. In Cleveland, call Jeff Lusk today at 662-846-6482.
Downtime. You've never heard of it. The slower months are when you're working hard to prepare for next season. Take your equipment straight from the field to the shop for a multi-point Performax inspection at Wade Incorporated. It's also the perfect time to analyze this year's data with our IntelliFarm team. Learn more at your local dealer or submit an inspection request online at wadeinc.com. Wade Incorporated, your North Mississippi John Deere dealer, delivering service, solutions, and success since 1909.
Are you or a loved one in need of rehabilitation or therapy services? At Bolivar Medical Center, we offer comprehensive rehabilitation and acute care for both inpatients and outpatients of all ages. Our team of highly experienced therapists are here to help you recover from injury or illness and regain the strength and ability to live more fully and independently. Whether you need physical, occupational, or speech therapy, we've got you covered. Call us today at 662-846-2283 or visit bolivarmedical.com to learn more. Bolivar Medical Center. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
I recommend anybody looking to purchase a new ride to come see the GM Cannon team in Cleveland, Mississippi. I really love this team. They are great. They are helpful. There is not another team that is better prepared to find you what you want. They went above and beyond to find everything I wanted in it, and then they got me exactly what I wanted.
Test drive a new GMC Sierra or a new GMC Yukon today. And remember, when the smoke clears, nobody beats a Cannon deal. Nobody!
Inspired by the moments that matter. The last-second touchdowns. The rivals outranked. The play fakes that surprised everyone. Especially the other guy's defense. At C-Spire, we connect you with all of it, on and off the field. With nationwide 5G wireless, fiber home internet, and business IT solutions. Because we're not just in your town, we're on your team. C-Spire. Customer inspired.
Soccer is about teamwork. Hello, I'm Chloe Kane, head women's soccer coach at Delta State, inviting you to join our team. We need you in the stands cheering us to victory, and we will also need you to join the Statesman Club. Every dollar of the Statesman Club directly affects our athletes, coaches, and staff. And with several levels, you're sure to find one that fits your budget. So go to statesmanclub.com today and show your support.
Join today. statesmanclub.com.
Inspired by the moments that matter. The last-second touchdowns. The rivals outranked. The play fakes that surprised everyone. Especially the other guy's defense. At C-Spire, we connect you with all of it, on and off the field. With nationwide 5G wireless, fiber home internet, and business IT solutions. Because we're not just in your town, we're on your team. C-Spire. Customer inspired.
Griffith Real Estate and Appraisals is the Delta's full-service real estate agency. Serving the community for over 37 years, they are your first stop for real estate. Whether it's handling the sale or purchase of a home or preparing an appraisal of your property, they offer services for all property types, including residential, commercial, farmland, and recreational. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram. Give them a call today, 843-0309, or visit griffithrealestateinc.com.
If you're running a business, you need the right tools. Copying, printing, scanning, and faxing is made a lot easier with Kyocera Document Solutions. We have award-winning printers and multifunction units that deliver a cost-effective way to manage documents and workflows effectively and securely. Harness the power of Kyocera with a total document solution from the Image Specialist, the only authorized Kyocera dealer in the Delta. In Cleveland, call Jeff Lusk today at 662-846-6482.
Since our opening in 2007, Lost Pizza Company's one and only goal has been to bring you the best food in the Delta. With our well-rounded menu, fresh ingredients, warm, inviting dining atmosphere, and our friendly staff, we believe you'll agree. It is the best. To our customers, thank you. We are genuinely grateful for all of our loyal customers and the support you have given us over the years. So come get lost tonight at Lost Pizza Company. Indianola and Cleveland voted the best pizza in the state by Mississippi Magazine.
When Planters Bank opened in Cleveland in 1996, we made a commitment to you, not only to provide you with full-service banking, but also to support our community. Hello, I'm Mark Hargett, president of Planters Bank in Cleveland. From sponsoring BPAC shows to community events to high school sports, we are proud to say that we have honored this commitment. We are grateful for the trust you have shown in us. Please visit our North Street office and Highway 61 office for all your banking needs. Planters Bank, growing together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
When you need a team that's strong, one that has the right strategy in their playbook, a team that can really hold the line and have your back with an extra layer of defense, you need Robinson Electric Company. With more than 70 years in the industry, we're the ones you call when it has to be done right. Whether your project is commercial, residential, or industrial, you're sure to win with Robinson Electric on your side. Learn more at robinsonelectric.biz.
Have an insurance question? Ask an expert. Here's your Southgroup Insurance Minute.
Hi, I'm Brett Boykin with Southgroup Insurance. There are two different types of insurance agencies. There are captive agencies, and then there are independent agencies. Captive agencies work for one insurance company and are usually employees of that insurance company. Independent agencies represent numerous insurance companies and are not employed by any of the companies they represent, but act rather as an independent contractor. We at Southgroup are an independent insurance agency. This gives us total freedom in shopping the market to provide our customers with the best price and coverage available. It also allows us to be your advocate at claims time. At Southgroup, we can handle all your insurance needs, from business, farm, and workers' compensation to your personal insurance such as home and auto.
Call 843-2747 to schedule your free insurance review at Southgroup Insurance, protecting your property and your bottom line.
Hey Bolivar County, if you're part of a nonprofit focused on health and wellness, this is your moment to make a real difference.
The Bolivar Medical Center Foundation is now taking applications for grants that support better health care right here at home.
Getting started is easy. Just go to BolivarMedicalCenterFoundation.com, click Grants, and grab the application.
But don't wait. The deadline won't be here forever. Apply today and help move health forward in Bolivar County.
Statesman fans, thinking of joining us in Cleveland for a game or just spending some time in the city? Be sure to check out West End District, just west of campus off Highway 8. At West End District, you'll experience the South-South. Our property includes the best in accommodations with Lyric Hotel, as well as local culinary creations with an array of dining options. Enjoy great food, soulful music, and first-class accommodations at West End District, 1300 Highway 8 West, Cleveland.
West Florida to kick off to start the third quarter. Back deep is Nino LeMay and Troy Griffith. Here's a line drive squibber. Takes a one hop into the hands of Nino LeMay. Had a touchdown return earlier in this one for a touchdown, but not this time. Number 26 for West Florida. That's Ryan Cunningham. Drops him at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 Delta State at the 21. Touchdown here would tie the game. We've not been tied in this one since it was 0-0. West Florida's led for the entirety of this football game.
First down and 10 for your green and white of Delta State.
They lead 31-24 at the moment. Garrett Ames in the gun, takes the snap. Delta State working right to left, straight ahead on the ground. There's some ground room right there. Delta State hadn't seen that all game. That might be the longest run between the tackles we've seen all game. It was Marlon Palmer. They've got Palmer in there. He's a heavier set back. Tackle made by number 8, Colin Shaw. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Back on the ground again to Palmer. Palmer gets a block on the edge, gets a couple of yards to about the 30, the 29. His helmet comes off. But the tackle was made by number 7, Tony Martello. Or excuse me, that's Justice Williams. Justice Williams on the tackle. 2 yards short. 3rd and 2 for Delta State. Big third down right here. Palmer had to come out due to his helmet coming off. So they have Nick Clark in the game. Garrett Ames in the gun. Now we've got a whistle.
Please reach the 14-25 and start on my signal.
Third and 2 for Delta State. Here's the snap. Ames looks to keep it. Needs a block. Slips through the line of scrimmage for a first down. He slipped on the turf. That was scary. He loses his footing, and you think maybe the defense can catch up. It doesn't matter. Offensive line did a great job up front blocking, and it'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Statesmen at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 at the Delta State 34. Ball in the near hash. That's the left hash. Nick Clark single set back to the left. Here's the snap. They give it to Clark inside. Got some room to run. Gets a nice block between the tackles. He went right to the right side of the center. Carries it out across the 35 to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. Tackle made by number 28 for the defense, Joshua Doan. 2nd and 4, back on the ground to Clark. Clark gets a block on the edge, cuts back across the grain. First down, Statesman, 10 yards to go. Across the 40, across the 45, and to the 47-yard line. Tackle made by number 1, Byron Perrier for West Florida, and the Statesmen having some room to run right now offensively. Rushing was an issue in the first half. They've kind of established it. And what happens is when you get a lot of those deep balls, it opens up the ground game, and that's what they've done. Nice read option here. Ames has room to run. Left side, carries it across midfield into Argo territory, down to the 43-yard line. First down, Statesman. 10 yards to go, a 10-yard scamper on the read option from Garrett Ames. Statesman moving down the field. First and 10, Ames hands it off to Palmer. Palmer cuts across the grain, and he's not getting anywhere this time. Loses yards. Tackle made by number 10, Jamari Dickens.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Statesman.
No gain, they say. 2nd down and 10. Clock rolling at 12 minutes. A high-scoring first half. 31-24 here. Argos in front as we're underway in the third quarter. Ames to throw. Has time. Now he's going to take off running. Gets out of bounds near the 40-yard line. He's being chased down by Jacoby Clinton. To the 40. It'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 7 after a pickup of 3. Ball's going to be on the left hash. Four receivers wide. Ames talking to his offensive line, has 10 seconds. Palmer's the back. Here's the snap. Ames looks to keep it himself. Tries to find room to run, and he just got back to the 40. I don't know. Don't know about that one. Tackle made by number 0, Jacoby Clinton. That is the superstar for this West Florida defense, and Delta State wisely sends on the punt team. Love that call right there. Just 7 yards. A lot to roll the dice right here, and you've got a chance to flip the field and pin them deep. Your defense played well in the second quarter. Snap back is good. Kick is away by Nixon. That is a short, high hang time, end-over-end kick. Takes a bounce for West Florida. What a poor job got to get some forward spin on that. Price Nixon doesn't really flip the field. I mean, that's going to go down in the books as probably a... that might not even have gone 10 yards. I believe that's about a 10-yard punt with no return. It was high and wobbly.
First and 10 for the Argos. Ball is marked at the 26-yard line of the Argos.
First and 10 Argos. They'll have it at their own 26 to start this drive, leading 31-24. Quarterback in the game is number 10, Tyree Davis. Davis takes the snap, hands it off. Little trick play here. They pitch it out in space, and Delta State was not fooled. Davis was in as well as quarterback Marcus Stokes. He took the snap, pitched it back to Stokes. Stokes looked like he was going to throw it with the trick play. Everything was covered, so he pitched it out in space to Jacoby Clinton, and there on the stop for Delta State was Jonathan James. It didn't fool anybody for DSU. It's a loss of 2, second down and 12 for West Florida. Empty set, 5 wide on second and 12 for Stokes. Marcus Stokes takes the snap, 4 down lineman, has time to throw, fires it downfield to the 35, caught and hauled in by number 14, Micaiah Stevenson. Tackle by Carl Hopkins for Delta State. He's a yard short of the line to gain at the 35. It's 3rd and 1 for DSU. Or excuse me, for West Florida.
The line to gain is the 36. The Argos need 1. Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Jay Sharp in the backfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeps it himself. Room to run. First down. He fumbled the football. Picked up by Taylon Doss. Delta State forces a monster turnover. First down, Statesman, 10 yards to go. We kind of alluded to that at halftime. Delta State had to get a takeaway. There it is. Can they cash it in and tie the football game right now? We'll see. The quarterback had the first down with his legs. It was number 2, Marcus Stokes. A big hit delivered and a fumble by Marcus Stokes, picked up by Delta State. The Statesman will take over at the West Florida 40-yard line. What a play!
Ball is at the 40 of the University of West Florida.
Delta State back to work on offense. 9:03 to play in quarter number 3. Garrett Ames rolls out of the pocket, throws across his body downfield. He's got Nino LeMay. It's up and overthrown. LeMay was wide open. That's a tough throw across your body, and he had number 4. That's Walker Robinson in his face, pressuring him. Incomplete on the overthrow. Wow, Nino LeMay was open down around the 20-yard line. Looked like he would have caught it about the 15, but Garrett threw it to the 10, and it went over his head and out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Garrett Ames takes the snap on 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. Trying to run with it is Marlon Palmer. Second effort gets him across the 40 down to about the 38. Tackle on the play by number 8, Colin Shaw. Gain of 3. 3rd and 7 for DSU. Or gain of 2. 3rd and 8 for DSU. 8 minutes, 32 seconds to play in quarter number 3. Big third down for the Statesmen here. 1-on-1 with 2 receivers at the top. Here's the snap. Ames looks to throw, fires the 1-on-1 ball downfield, overthrows his intended receiver again. That time it was Lawrence Armstrong, the intended receiver, and kind of that first quarter, Garrett showing up right here in the 30s, overthrowing his receivers right now, hasn't been on target, and Delta State will have to punt again.
Delta State will punt it away. Price Nixon on the punt. Return man for UWF is number 2, Tony Newsom.
Back deep for 2, Marcus Stokes. Now we've got a false start against Delta State. Excuse me, it's not Marcus Stokes. It's Tony Newsom.
Number 28, 5-yard penalty. Go 4th down.
Number 28 with the false start for Delta State. Aaron McCardle Jr. 5-yard penalty will back them up. That may not be the worst thing. That may make Price a little more comfortable trying to pin him deep here. I certainly would kick it away from him. I'm Price. I go to the top side of the field, kick it over there at the 10-yard line somewhere. Here's the snap. Kicks it away. That's exactly what he does. Wow. And that's a loose ball. Oh, my goodness. He muffed it, but was able to fall on it. Very fortunate for West Florida that the ball kind of did not, when it hit the turf after it touched him, it didn't ricochet. It just stayed. It's almost like it just stopped like a sand wedge. And had some backspin on it, just stopped right where it landed, so he was able to fall on it. But a good punt right there will make it.
It's game day, and Cleveland State Bank is proud to stand with Delta State.
We are always here to support our statesmen on and off the field.
Let's go Delta State! Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 407859.
When you're looking for quality products and services from a company with the experience you can trust, turn to the experts of Cleveland Lumber and Supply Company. Locally owned and operated, we've been serving you since day one. Windows and doors, kitchens and bath, roofing, paint, siding, deck and columns, you name it, we've got you covered. For more information, give us a call today.
At Cleveland State Bank, we support our statesmen.
Delta State, always plays to win.
And we are proud to be a part of the winning team.
Go Statesman!
Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 407859.
First and 10, West Florida. They'll start this drive at their own 12-yard line. Delta State defense trying to continue to play strong. 31-24, West Florida in front with the football. 3 wideouts as they work left to right. Here's the snap. Stokes gives it on the ground. Some room to run over there on the far side. A broken tackle for West Florida's number 29. That was Jabari Murphy on the run. Tackle made by number 1, Taylon Doss for Delta State. Gain of 7. 2nd down and 3 for the Argos. 7:56 to play in quarter number 3. The running quarterback is in. That's Tyree Davis. He is definitely a dual threat guy. 3 receivers wide. Man in motion. And there's a false start by West Florida. That's a big help for Delta State. That'll back him up 5 yards. I don't know what the guy...
5-yard penalty.
The right guard just totally had a brain fart right there. I don't know what he was thinking. The man went in motion, wasn't even close to snap time. That backs him up 5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go for West Florida.
So number 10, Davis, stays in the game. Football's on the ground. Delta State picks it up to the end zone. Green and white. Touchdown. Delta State, a scoop and score. The dual quarterback system for West Florida bites them in the rear right there. It was a miscommunication on the give. The ball was laying on the turf like an Easter egg, like a golden Easter egg. And guess what? Delta State found it. Austin Collins said, "Look what I found." For the 6-point score, Delta State is a PAT away from tying this thing. Oh, my goodness. From 18 down. To tie it at 31. We're all square and have a brand new football game with 7:23 to play in quarter number 3. Wow. They left Delta State for dead when they trailed by 18 in the first half, and the Statesman said, we're not done yet. We're tied at 31. Buckle up. Oh, my goodness. A scoop and score has tied the game. Delta State now a 2-turnover advantage. All scoring drives are brought to you by Cox and Moore. Not really a scoring drive, but a score nonetheless. Visit the law firm of Cox and Moore with more than 30 years combined experience, or visit 662-843-8351 for your legal needs today. Cox and Moore is located at 109 South Sharp Street in downtown Cleveland.
Everybody, get on your feet!
A motionless and deflated sideline across the field as Delta State has stunned West Florida to come back, and they're flying around now. They brought it out of the end zone with number 0, Jay Sharp, and he was decleated at the 19-yard line by number 31, Tavian Moore. What a hit. 1st and 10, West Florida at the 19-yard line.
First down and 10 to the West Florida Argos. From their own 19.
Caleb Nobles, the coach for West Florida, trying to do damage control with the energy on his sideline. Delta State has seized all the momentum in this football game. They've tied it at 31. But don't expect these Argos to lay down. They're undefeated and ranked 3rd in the nation. Here's the snap on first down. Quarterback to throw over the middle. It's up and caught. What a throw. Oh, my goodness. Put it where only his guy could get it, and hauling it in was Javon Swinton. First down, Argos, 10 yards to go in Statesman territory. Or at midfield, I should say. They hadn't got into Statesman territory yet. Big throw and catch to give them some breathing room. 6:53 to play in quarter number 3. They are tied at 31. Pistol formation with trips wide to the left. Here's the snap. They hand it off, looking for room to run. Not much there. He gets it into Statesman territory to about the 47. Pickup of 3 on the play. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Tackle made by number 45 for Delta State. That is LaDainian Davis, and number 97, TJ Edwards. 2nd and 7. 6:13 to play in the quarter. Here's the snap. They keep it on the ground. Lots of room to run, but he has stopped short of the line to gain. He picked up 6 yards. Needed 7, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 1 from the 41. Needs the 40. Tackle made by Delta State's number 30, Josh Phillips. 3rd and 1 for the Argonauts. Marcus Stokes in the gun, takes the snap, hands it off straight ahead. That's enough for a first down. High tackle, and a flag flies in from the backside. I don't know if it was a face mask or not. The close officials didn't see it. The back official threw it. Now they're going to come in and discuss. I have a hard time thinking it was a face mask if the guys up close didn't see it. The guy furthest from the play, that's the center judge, Peter Henson, that threw that flag in.
Foul for a face mask. The result is first down.
Yeah, and the guy comes in and says it clearly was not. So no flag for a face mask. That helps Delta State tremendously. Tackle made by Delta State's Josh Phillips. William Carter also in on the stop. 1st and 10 for the Argos at the Delta State 37-yard line. 5:12 to play in quarter number 3. Marcus Stokes goes away. They're going to direct snap it. He fakes the give to Stokes, runs it himself. A gain of 10 on first down. It will bring up another first down at the Delta State 27. Nice hard run by Jay Sharp. Taylon Doss on the stop for the green and white.
Ball is now to 27 at TSU.
Empty set here with 4 wide. Slot receiver, which is the running back, Sharp, comes in motion and gets set. They give it to Sharp around the end, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and then William Carter eventually upends him at the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 5. It will bring up 2nd and 5.
Picks up fire on the play. 2nd down, 5 yards to go for the Argos.
Second down, 5 yards to go. Tight end goes in motion. 3 wide outs to the wide side of the field. That's the right. Quarterback keeps it himself, looking for room to run. Finds a couple of yards inside the Wade Incorporated green zone. Some jawing going on. Tackle made by Taylon Doss. It's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for the Argonauts. Big 3rd down here. Marcus Stokes tries the hard count. Doesn't work. 3 wide outs. Here's the snap. On the ground, straight ahead. First down. Plenty of room to run there. For TJ Lane. Tackle made by Taylon Doss and Josh Phillips. 1st and 10 at the Delta State 14-yard line. West Florida threatening inside the Wade Incorporated green zone. Here's the snap. They keep it on the ground. Lots of room to run this time. Really big hole created by that offensive line. TJ Lane able to pick up 6 yards on first down to the Delta State 9. 2nd and 4. Delta State kind of on their heels defensively right now. They've been out there for a while. Kind of sucking wind. Could somehow find a way to hold them to a field goal. You feel like it's a win. West Florida kind of getting anything they want right now. They've done it with the ground game on this drive. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Dumps off the screen play. That didn't fool Delta State. Monster play by Jonathan James. No gain on the play. The pass was complete to TJ Lane, and now it will bring up 3rd down and 4 from the 9-yard line. Big chance right here. Big chance right here. Play clock at 10. Marcus Stokes in the gun. Takes the snap. Might have had movement up front. No, timeout West Florida.
Timeout West Florida. They're first of the half.
West Florida calls timeout. We'll step aside for a quick break as well. 52 seconds left in the third. We're tied at 31 on the Delta State Radio Network.
Looking for a Delta-inspired down-home quality meal? Look no further than Catfish Cabin. Since 2005, Catfish Cabin has always boasted quality service in a family-friendly environment. Everything in the restaurant is handmade with the same care established back in the 70s. The atmosphere is unmatched, and we proudly serve Mississippi farm-raised catfish and an array of other dishes. We're located in our brand-new building at 122 TM Jones Highway in Boyle. Come see us at Catfish Cabin today.
I can't hear you. Get up. I can't hear you. Get up.
Third down, 4 yards to go for the Argonauts. A monster opportunity for Delta State defensively. 3rd and 4. Marcus Stokes in the gun, puts a man in motion, takes the snap, keeps it himself, finds room, first down to the end zone. No signal. I think it's a touchdown. No, they're going to put the ball at the 1.
First down, goal to go.
First and goal at the 1 for West Florida. Really nice run by the quarterback, Marcus Stokes. Delta State making defensive adjustments. Thought you could see a challenge flag. That is not the case. Play clock at 20. West Florida not even close to being ready to go. And that's the end of the first quarter. Or excuse me, third quarter. We are tied at 31. A much lower scoring third quarter. We saw 17 total points in the first, 38 total points in the second, only 7 total points in the third. We've got one more quarter to play, all tied up, 15 minutes to go. Delta State and West Florida in a heavyweight Gulf South Conference battle. We'll be back.
Have an insurance question? Ask an expert. Here's your Southgroup Insurance Minute.
Hi, I'm Brett Boykin with Southgroup Insurance. There are 2 different types of insurance agencies. There are captive agencies, and then there are independent agencies. Captive agencies work for one insurance company and are usually employees of that insurance company. Independent agencies represent numerous insurance companies and are not employed by any of the companies they represent, but act rather as an independent contractor. We at Southgroup are an independent insurance agency. This gives us total freedom in shopping the market to provide our customers with the best price and coverage available. It also allows us to be your advocate at claims time. At Southgroup, we can handle all your insurance needs, from business, farm, and workers' compensation to your personal insurance such as home and auto.
Call 843-2747 to schedule your free insurance review at Southgroup Insurance, protecting your property and your bottom line.
Soccer is about teamwork. Hello, I'm Austin Jackman, head men's soccer coach at Delta State, inviting you to join our team. We need you in the stands cheering us to victory, and we also need you to join the Statesman Club. Every dollar of the Statesman Club directly affects our athletes, coaches, and staff, and with several levels, you're sure to find one that fits your budget. So go to statesmanclub.com today and show your support.
Join today. statesmanclub.com.
Looking for a university that stands out? Delta State is the answer. Hello, I'm Dan Ennis, president of Delta State University. With one of the top-rated commercial aviation programs in the country, the Grammy-winning Delta Music Institute, and award-winning business programs, Delta State is shaping the future of leaders and innovators in the Mississippi Delta and around the world. Whether you want to fly high, create the music that moves a generation, or excel in any business you can dream of, Delta State has the programs to get you there. Your future starts here, because at Delta State, the answer is you. Visit deltastate.edu today.
「 Delta State の Delta ステート 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 Delta ステ
Inspired by the moments that matter. The last-second touchdowns, the rivals outranked, the play fakes that surprised everyone. Especially the other guy's defense. At C-Spire, we connect you with all of it, on and off the field. With nationwide 5G wireless, fiber home internet, and business IT solutions. Because we're not just in your town, we're on your team. C-Spire. Customer inspired.
Welcome back to Cleveland. Out of the timeout of the quarter break, West Florida challenged the ruling on the field of touchdown or not. This would be big because if West Florida loses the challenge, they will lose their their second timeout. They'll have one final timeout remaining. And I believe it's going to be overturned.
After review, on the field is changed to a touchdown.
Yeah, they got it right. I thought it was a touchdown from where I sit. So good on this officiating crew. Good on these officials from the Gulf South. Appreciate them, the job they do. Good call right there to get that overturned to a touchdown. So West Florida will get the benefit of the doubt.
Logan Weber will attempt the extra point.
And we'll attempt the point after on this end of the field as the play happened in the third quarter. Now there's a discussion of time, if they're going to put any time back on the third quarter clock. Surely not. Low snap. West Florida's in trouble. They got to string this thing out. Nightmare for West Florida, and all of a sudden there's a crack in the door for Delta State. Bad snap. The try is no good. It's 37-31. Argos in front. Delta State could take the lead with a touchdown and an extra point on this next drive. We'll see what the Statesman offense can do. West Florida has pulled ahead by 6. The Fighting Okra has made his way into the stadium. The world's meanest vegetable.
Feedback for the Statesman, number 83. Troy Griffith.
Boxing gloves.
And number 0, Nino LeMay. Kicking it off for West Florida is number 27.
I'll tell you right now, Floyd Mayweather wants no part of that Fighting Okra.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex P.
Delta State will receive the kickoff from West Florida. Delta State trailing the Argonauts 37-31. As we start the fourth quarter. That missed extra point or failed attempt could loom very large. We will have to see how things shake out over the final 15 minutes of action. Kick is away. Nino LeMay is going to take it at the 2-yard line. Looking for a return. Nino LeMay caught from behind and dropped it about the 18-yard line. Good coverage for West Florida. Tackle made on the play by the Argonauts. Patrick Delcourt. .55 to play in the game, 37-31.
Ball is at the 18.
Argos in front. Three receivers out wide for the Statesman. Garrett Ames in the gun with a single setback on the near hash. They hand it off to Nick Clark. He bounces it to the outside one time, turns it upfield but loses a yard. Nowhere to go for him. Big group of Argos.
Loss of a yard on the play.
In on the stop.
Second down, 11 yards.
Second down and 11 after a loss of 1. That keeps Delta State off schedule. Makes things substantially harder. 4 down linemen. Showing some pressure here. Ames looking to throw, steps up, takes off running, dumps it off, incomplete. Bad throw. It was behind Reardon. Reardon was open, but it was behind him. Garrett Ames has been a little inaccurate tonight. That'll bring up 3rd and 11. That was going to go for some good yardage. Now there's a stoppage by the officials.
14-18. We'll start on the snap. 3rd down and 11 for DSU.
3rd and 11 for the Statesman. Kind of a big play right here, as the field could ultimately be flipped. Delta State can't convert here. Potentially gives West Florida a short field to work with on offense. Delta State has used turnovers defensively to have a chance in this game. Ames is looking to throw, dumps it off. It's intercepted by West Florida inside the 5. Just all kinds of bad decision making from your quarterback. That was well covered. Didn't fool West Florida, and it was picked off by number 2, Tony Newsom. It'll be 1st and goal, West Florida inside the 5 at the Delta State 4-yard line.
Ball is at the 4-yard line.
Just bad. Wow. Bad football. Marcus Stokes in the gun, takes the snap, hands it off, straight ahead, touchdown West Florida. The Argos are back in front by 2 scores.
Touchdown West Florida.
43-31 Argos.
West Florida will attempt to go for 2.
The Argos going for 2 to try to make this a 14-point game. Here's the snap. They hand it off. No, Stokes throws a pass into the end zone wide open. It was uncovered. 2-point try, good. Bad defense. Bad offense led to an easy turnover. Bad defense leads to an easy 2-point conversion. 45-31 Argos. We'll be back.
Enjoying life and all it has to offer is easier when you're healthy. For over
fans. We pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human. We cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But
West Florida to kick things off. They've sucked the wind out of the building. 14 unanswered, and they go back in front by 14, 45-31. Argos in front. You knew they weren't going to give up. Credit Coach Nobles and his Argo team. They're number 3 in the nation for a reason. Kick is away. Line drive kick. Nino LeMay will take it at about the 1 yard line and look to get some kind of return. Nino almost breaks the tackle, brings it out across the 25 to about the 27 yard line, where it will be first down for Delta State. Garrett Ames trots out after getting the play call. We'll talk to his huddle.
First down and 10 for DSU. Ball is at the 27 of DSU.
Three receivers wide. Ames looking to throw. Throws it near side. Incomplete. Just an errant pass again. Garrett Ames has not been very accurate. He's 5 of 18 passing. And, you know, full disclosure, I mean, credit where credit's due to West Florida, but defensively, it's not like they're breaking up a bunch of passes. Garrett Ames has just been very errant, throwing the football all day. Here's the snap. Ames rolls out of the pocket, throws across his body downfield, nearly intercepted, and a flag flies at the line of scrimmage.
Flag down the field.
Now 5 of 19 passing.
Holding, offense number 68. Third penalty, no play, second down.
So, West Florida accepts a holding call penalty against Delta State. That'll back them up 10 yards. It'll bring up second down and 20 from the 15. Second down and 20 from the 17.
Ball is at the 17 of DSU.
Here's the snap. Ames looking to throw on second and long. Steps up. Fires deep downfield. Intercepted. Picked off again. This time again by Tony Newsom. Flag flies. Back in the play. The tackle made on the interception by Delta State's Marlon Palmer. Things kind of crumbling for Delta State in the fourth quarter.
Nick Clark on the tackle for the Statesman. Flag down on the field.
So they'll discuss what the flag is. It's an interception by West Florida.
There's only a play, an interception after the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, Returns number 13, 15-yard penalty, first down.
So a 15-yard penalty after the interception. The ball was at midfield. That'll take it back to the 35. So field position helps Delta State out there, but West Florida gets it back leading by 14 with 13:39 to play.
They will scrimmage from their own 35-yard line.
First down, they keep it on the ground. Room to run. A broken tackle to the 40 and out of bounds near the 45-yard line.
Lay on the dirt. First down for the Argos.
TJ Lane picks up a 10-yard gainer for a first down. Or no, a 9-yard gain, I should say, to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 1 for West Florida.
Second down, 1 yard to go.
Here's the snap. Keep it on the ground. First down.
Argos pick up the first down. Jacoby Clinton on the carry. Check that, Jay Sharp.
Tackle made by number 98, Leak Robertson. First down, 10 yards to go.
First and 10, ball is at the 48 of West Florida.
For West Florida, they've got it at their own 48. Clock rolling at 12:25. Number 8, Jay Sharp, the ball carrier, across the 50. Flag flies late. That's going to go against Delta State. That'll add 15 yards to this. Number 30 for Delta State, Josh Phillips on the stop after a gain of about 6.
After the play, unfortunately, conduct, defense number 27. His first of the game, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Automatic first down and a 15-yard penalty will put the ball in Delta State's 31-yard line. A touchdown for West Florida here would just about be a kill shot. West Florida is led by as many as 18. A touchdown would make it a 21-point lead. Stokes on the run, throws it far side, got a man caught over there by Tyson Mansell. Right at the sticks. Looks like it might be a first down. No, second down. Second down and 1.
Up to 26 of DSU. Check that, the 21 of DSU.
Second down, 1 yard to go for the Argos. They're milking the clock for good reason. They'll take every second they can on this drive. Here's the snap. On the ground, room to run, left side. First down at the 20-yard line for Jay Sharp.
First and 10 for West Florida.
Delta State has an injured player. We'll pause for an advanced physical therapy injury timeout. 10:51 to play in the game. 45-31, West Florida in front. Got it first and 10 in the green zone at the Delta State 20-yard line.
Attention Delta State sports fans. Join Michael Gross, the voice of the Statesman, each Wednesday at 7 p.m. throughout the athletic season for the Statesman Hour, a new radio show concerning all things DSU sports. The show can be found airing on Magic 107.5 FM, the flagship radio home of Delta State Athletics, or online at statesmansportsnetwork.com.
Play action for Kirk on a bootleg. Rolls out, got all kinds of green grass to run to the 20, 25-30, 35-40, 45-50. He's got the sideline. He could go. Cole down the sideline. He will go. That's a green and white touchdown. Delta State. Cole Kirk goes 89 yards for the Statesman score. Hey, Delta State fans. Michael Gross here, the voice of the Statesman, letting you know that football season is here. Join us each week on Magic 107.5 FM, the flagship radio home of DSU football, for complete game day coverage, including full play-by-play and pregame show 1 hour prior to kickoff. Visit GoStatesman.com for schedules, game times, and tickets. Talk to you soon. Go Statesman. 10:51 to play in the football game. West Florida has it 1st and 10 at the Delta State 20-yard line. Pistol formation. Here's the snap. They keep it on the ground, making some guys miss is Jay Sharp. Jay Sharp rumbling his way inside the 10 for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal for West Florida.
First down, goal to go for the Argos. Ball is marked down at the 9 of Delta State.
10-10 to play in the football game. They keep this on the ground with Stokes. He gets the handoff and then passes it in space to number 6, Tyson Mansell. Gain of about 1, 2nd and goal from the 8.
Pick up a 1 on the play. 2nd down, goal to go.
West Florida just taking the air out of the football, taking this thing down to 7 seconds on the play clock. They'll snap it with about 2. There's the snap with 2. They hand it off straight ahead. Second effort gets him to about the 2. Jay Sharp, the ball carrier. Several Argos in on the stop. 3rd and goal from the 3 is where they spot it. Kind of make or break for Delta State here. Either way, you're staring at a 3-score deficit. Do you hope it's 17 or do you hope it's 21? Kind of a must stop right here. This Delta State defense. Power package here. 1 receiver wide. Stokes in the gun. Player to his right and left and directly behind him. 3 in the backfield. Here's the snap. They hand it off straight ahead. The pile being pushed forward. He stopped short. Only got back to the line of scrimmage. So it will bring up 4th and goal.
Short gain on the play.
Surely they'll bring on the field goal team. It's a 2-score game right now. It would be a 3-score game with a field goal. Yeah, here they come. That's the right coaching decision. I don't care what your name is. Name is Caleb Nobles or Nick Saban. The correct coaching decision is to kick a field goal here. And that's just simple math. That's not my Delta State employment saying that.
19-yard field goal.
It would be better for Delta State for him to go for it and they stop them. So, right decision here, kick the field goal. And oh my goodness, it's loose on the turf. The field goal kicker fires it to the back of the end zone. That's incomplete. And somehow, ladies and gentlemen, somehow, Delta State has a faint pulse. 7:23 to play in the game. They're not dead yet. Against all odds, they're only down 14. Nice defensive play. Good break for Delta State. They got to figure out how to make the most of it. We'll take over. Should be at the 20-yard line. Anything inside the 20 on a failed field goal comes out to the 20, unless they're saying because he threw a pass, it could technically qualify as a fake, but that was not intended to be a fake. They're going to spot the ball at the 3-yard line, and I guess because the kick wasn't kicked, he threw a pass. It'll be first down at the 3 for Delta State.
First down at 10 for the Statesman. Ball is at the 2.5 of the State.
Pistol formation. Palmer directly behind Ames. Here's the snap. Palmer gets the give. Straight ahead between the tackles. Has room to run. Runs over a defender for a gain of about 9 yards out to the 11. Tackle made by number 4, Walker Robinson. If Robinson doesn't make that stop, Palmer's probably gone. It's a gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Garrett Ames keeps it himself, gets a block on the edge into the secondary, hurdles a defender out across the 20 to the 25 and down at the 26-yard line. First down, Statesman. 10 yards to go, 6:45 to play in the football game.
Ball is at the 21 of DSU.
First and 10, Garrett Ames on play action, steps up in the pocket, fires downfield. He's got a man, it's Reardon. Hit him right in the hands and falls incomplete. Probably could have been a touchdown. That wasn't on Garrett. Garrett delivered a beautifully thrown ball. Curtis Reardon skied high, hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. Perfect throw.
Ball is marked down at the 26 of DSU.
2nd and 10 for Delta State with 6:22 on the clock. Here's the snap. Kirk on play action steps up, is hit hard and sacked in the backfield.
And sacked on the play.
Number 11 on the stop. Colby Taylor, the defensive end. Will make it 3rd and about 17.
3rd down, 17 yards to go for the State.
6 minutes to play in the football game. Man, what could have been. You still look back at the pass Curtis Reardon dropped. Man, Delta State has struggled a little bit in this game. There's no denying that. It has not been a very sharp game. Lack of execution. Delta State still with the pulse, needing to convert here, and now you've got delay of game, and Coach Cooley very frustrated.
On the offense. 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty will make it 3rd and 22.
3rd down, 22 yards to go for the Statesman. Ball is now at the 14 of the Statesman.
Aims to throw, has to have time, has time, fires downfield, the ball is up. This one's caught by Reardon at the 50, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, no flags, a green and white touchdown, Delta State on 3rd and 22. Sign me up for 6. The Statesmen are back within a score. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Delta State has completed 7 passes in this game. Only 7 completions in the entire game. And somehow Only trail by 8. Correction, they've only completed 6 passes. 6 completions for 232 yards in this game. He's 6 for 21 passing. Kick is up, and it's good, and Delta State is pulled within 7. 45-37 with 5:16 to play in the football game. There's timeout on the field. 5 plays, 97 yards, 2 minutes and 16 seconds, an 86-yard touchdown pass from Garrett Ames to Curtis Reardon.
It's game day, and Cleveland State Bank is proud to stand with Delta State.
We are always here to support our statesmen on and off the field.
Let's go Delta State! Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
When you're looking for quality products and services from a company with the experience you can trust, turn to the experts of Cleveland Lumber and Supply Company. Locally owned and operated, we've been serving you since day one. Windows and doors, kitchens and bath, roofing, paint, siding, deck and columns, you name it, we've got you covered. For more information, give us a call today.
At Cleveland State Bank, we support our statesmen.
Delta State, always plays to win.
And we are proud to be a part of the winning team.
Go Statesman! Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
Well, Delta State trails by 7. 5:16 to play in the football game. 45-38. Argos in front. Can the Statesmen have some magic on November the 1st? Need a good defensive possession here. Maybe another turnover. Can you get another turnover? Kick is away. Will be taken at the 5-yard line. Chance for a return. Great coverage by the Statesman, but a broken tackle, and then eventually cleaned up there. They'll pin him inside the 15. He only brought it out to the 14-yard line.
Within the 15-yard line of UWS.
Curious Gilliam on the stop.
First and 10 for the Argos. It was driven from their 14-yard line.
First and 10 West Florida, 3 receivers wide. One comes in motion, that's Durden. And there's a flag on Delta State. Offsides and a 5-yard penalty against Jacoby Franklin.
Defense number 94, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Ball is out the 19 of UWF. First down, 5 yards to go.
First and 5 for West Florida. Not a good start defensively. Here's the snap. They keep it on the ground. Forward progress is stopped. No gain on the play. Second and 5. Big herd of Statesmen. In the thick of it was William Carter and Josh Phillips. Second and 5 for the Argonauts with 4:49 to play in the football game.
For the green and the blue of UWF.
Delta State with 3 timeouts and the 2-minute timeout. They're going to say he got a yard. 2nd and 4. Trips wide to the top. Single set back. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeps it on the option, cuts back across the grain, makes a couple of guys miss, and has the first down out across the 25 to the 29-yard line. That'll move the sticks with 4:17 to go. Tackle made by Delta State's Jacquez Tucker.
29 of UWF. First down and 10.
First and 10, pistol formation for West Florida. 2 really wide to the top. Almost both of them outside the numbers. Here's the snap. They hand it off between the tackles. Straight ahead. Second effort to the 35, to the 36. And forward progress is stopped at the 36-yard line. Several Statesmen on the stop. 3:28 and counting. Delta State running out of time. If you don't get a stop here in a minute, West Florida approaching icing the game territory. They'll be stripping the ball. Turnover would be huge. Man in motion for West Florida on 2nd and 4. They give it on the end around, right side, stacked up and dropped. No gain on the play. Excellent job right there. They were able to string it out and stop TJ Lane. Talon Doss as well as Chris Brown in on the stop. Monster play right here. 2:34 to play in the football game. Delta State takes their first timeout. A monster 3rd and 3 upcoming. Kind of feel like this is the Delta State chance to get West Florida off the field and get the football back with 2:34 to play. We'll step aside for a quick break on the Delta State Radio Network.
Come get comfortable and stay at the Cotton House, a tribute portfolio property and part of the Southern Living Hotel Collection, located downtown on historic Cotton Road. Cotton House features 95 rooms, 6 suites, bar fontaine on the rooftop, and dining at Staple Food and Drink, featuring a chef-driven seasonal menu and drink list, carefully curated to every taste profile. To book a stay, visit cottonhousecleveland.com or call 662-843-7733.
To go for West Florida. Delta State crowd on their feet. 2 receivers wide, 2 go in motion. Strong on the right side here. Here's the snap. Stokes keeps it himself, stringing it out. Close to the line to gain. He dove for it. I don't know that he got there. He's going to be ruled a yard short, it appears. 4th down. It is 4th down. And now it's decision time for Coach Nobles. Do you risk giving Delta State a short field, or do you kick this thing away and try to pin them deep? Regardless, and now it appears that we may have a challenge. I don't know.
Please. 29. Please wait.
Put 2:29 on the clock.
The line of the game is the 39.
It is fourth down, fourth and inches. The offense is on the field. They have to snap it before the 2-minute timeout or it will be a penalty. This is a big decision for Coach Nobles. It looks like Coach will take his timeout. It's either going to be a delay of game or timeout, and West Florida will take their second timeout with 2:01 on the clock. Should be 2:01 on the clock.
Timeout, West Florida. Please reset the game clock to 2:01. 2:01.
Yeah, 2:01.
That's West Florida's second.
West Florida took the timeout to decide what they want to do. Yeah, and you can be the hero or the zero right here. It all depends on whether or not you move the chains. Caleb Nobles would be a hero if he could pick up a first down here going into the 2-minute timeout and force Delta State to get just a little more deep in this game. 45-38. Statesman trail by 7. It is fourth and inches for West Florida. Rule number 1, don't jump off sides.
The Argos need half a yard. Ladies and gentlemen,
one wide, power set here. 3 men in the backfield with Stokes. Here's the snap. They hand it off straight ahead. First down, Argos to the 40. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. We'll be back after this. Delta State trailing 45-38.
Trey Willis, left tackle.
Marshall Jones, wide receiver.
Alex Philbin, running back. Hi, I'm Tim.
At Cleveland State Bank, we support our statesmen.
Delta State, always plays to win.
And we are proud to be a part of the winning team.
Go Statesman! Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
The Image Specialist is the official printing partner of Delta State Athletics. With a full line of Kyocera, copiers, printers, and faxes, the Image Specialist is ready to provide you or your business with the service you deserve. Contact Jeff Lusk or a member of his staff at the Image Specialist at 662-846-6482 or visit them online at southernduplicating.com.
First down, 10 yards to go for West Florida. Three receivers wide for the Argos. Delta State going to have to start using timeouts. Basically, you got to get them here. You got to stop them. Here's a handoff straight ahead. That's a great start. A loss of 1 on the play. They ran it straight up the middle. Several statesmen on the stop. Timeout, Delta State, I believe.
Their second of the half.
Yes, they'll have 1 left.
We've set game clock. 152.
Second down and 11 yards to go after a loss of 1.
Second down, 11 yards to go for UWF.
Man in motion for West Florida on 2nd and 11. Here's the snap. Stokes looks to keep it. Big hole. See ya. A house call to put the final nail in Delta State's coffin. Touchdown, West Florida. Marcus Stokes goes 61 yards to the house.
Logan Weber will get the extra point.
51-38. Now the official is going to talk about something here. 1:43 on the clock. There was the
offside on the defense after this specific goal.
Offsides is the call. A lot of action in the aisles for Delta State fans as they start heading to the exits. Statesman will now need a quick score, an onside kick recovery, and another score. The quarterback draw, 61 yards to the house. I don't know what's taken West Florida so long. They're going to go for 2 after the penalty moves it half the distance. Power package again. They've got it at the 1.5-yard line, straight ahead. Hold up. I don't know that he got in. I think he got held up short, and that could be huge. So now Delta State able to score, get the onside kick. Another touchdown and extra point would win it. We mentioned a moment ago Delta State had a very faint pulse. Well, it's even smaller now, but it is still there. West Florida will kick it back to Delta State with 1:43 on the clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the Abraham's home field advantage. It's kickoff time in the Delta. Everybody, get on your feet.
Low kick here. Takes a high hop. Marlon Palmer will go to return it. And he is dropped at the 32-yard line. So Delta State needs a score, an onside kick recovery, and another score. Aims to throw, fires over the middle, incomplete. Should have been intercepted. It was incomplete, broken up by Jacoby Clinton.
By the Argos. Second and 10 for the Statesman.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ames takes the snap, looks to throw. Under pressure. Fires towards Couillard, high and incomplete. Third and 10 with 1:30 on the clock.
Third and 10 for the DSU.
Statesman scored on a 3rd and 22 not too long ago. Here's the snap, aims to throw, steps up, wants to go deep. Got a man down there, it's incomplete. That should be a flag. And it's not. You got to be kidding. Defense slung him down. Number 10, real physical. Jamari Dickens, no flag comes out. Really kind of shocked, to be honest with you.
Fourth down and 10 for DSU.
So 4th and 10. Football game hinges on this play. The Statesmen do not convert. West Florida will go into victory formation. Here's the snap. Ames looking to throw. Rolls out of the pocket. Surveys downfield. Throws it away. That's it. West Florida will go into victory formation. Argonauts will be in the driver's seat to win the Gulf South Conference. It'll be a 13-point win for West Florida.
First and 10 for UWF.
Delta State got a lot of turnovers in this game, which you would think, I said at halftime, whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win this game. But the turnover battle was dead even, 3-3. And that's ultimately going to lead to a West Florida victory. But Delta State's turnovers, the defense forced, kept them in this game, when in reality, Delta State probably played or executed as poorly as they have at any point throughout the season tonight against the number 3 team in the nation. There's knee number 1.
Second down for UWF.
One knee taken. Only going to have to take one more. West Florida is going to get the victory 51-38. There it is right there. Play clock. We'll reset to 40. Game over. West Florida wins by a final score of 51-38. A tough loss for the Statesmen, who dropped now to 7-2 overall and 1-1 in the Gulf South Conference. We'll take a quick break, wrap it up for you when we come back. 51-38 West Florida, your final score.
Soccer is about teamwork. Hello, I'm Austin Jackman, head men's soccer coach at Delta State, inviting you to join our team. We need you in the stands cheering us to victory, and we also need you to join the Statesman Club. Every dollar of the Statesman Club directly affects our athletes, coaches, and staff, and with several levels, you're sure to find one that fits your budget. So go to statesmanclub.com today and show your support.
Join today. statesmanclub.com.
$51-38 is is your final score. West Florida knocks off Delta State to improve on the year to 9-0. 2-0 in the Gulf South Conference, setting up a big one with Valdosta State in a couple of weeks. They'll be out of conference next week before rounding out the season finale with that one. 51-38 your final. When you look at the stat sheet, pretty close in total yards, 394 for West Florida, 336 for Delta State. The difference in the game comparison stats was rushing yards. 205 on the ground for West Florida, just 104 for Delta State. It's good for Delta State, but no answer for West Florida's ground attack in this one today. Delta State also had 11 penalties for 85 yards. 3 turnovers don't help the Statesmen. They did force 3 turnovers, so that kind of kept it even there. But, just a tough situation for the Statesmen. Garrett Ames only completed 6 passes, 6 of 25 through the air for 232 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. Stokes was good, 16 of 22, 178 yards and a touchdown, but probably the player of the game and should probably garner Gulf South Conference Player of the Week honors will be Curtis Reardon. 4 catches, 207 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's probably the best offensive performance of the season by any Gulf South Conference player. But it wasn't enough to overcome the number 3 team in the country. So what's next for the Statesmen? A road trip to Valdosta State next weekend. It'll be a 4 o'clock Eastern kick, 3 o'clock here in Cleveland. We'll go on air at 2 o'clock Central Cleveland time for that one. So Delta State falls to 7-2, 1-1 in the conference. Try to bounce back against Valdosta State, who upset West Alabama today at home. So maybe the Blazers figuring something out. But gut check time for the Statesmen. Need to win out in order to make the playoffs. And we'll see if the Statesmen can do that. That's all we've got for you tonight. Final score again, 51-38. Statesmen fall to West Florida. Have a great week. We'll talk to you again next weekend from Valdosta. Good night. God bless. And as always, go Statesmen.
Thank you for listening